Again!
You went on Fresh and Fit because they liked your song. Now you're a single bum. Now you're a single bum. You kept it real with them. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single bum. Now you're a single bum. You thought you were cool with them. You wanted to be their friends. Now you're a single bum. Now you're a single bum. You said I'ma be myself. Don't care if they're here or not. But now you're a single bum. Now you're a single bum. They ended up kicking you out. You got no place to go. Now you're a single bum. Now you're a single bum.
May I speak? What the fuck? Are we here for these bitches or me and bro? Like, for real? Like, can I
think
talk?
if it was only men on the show, I don't think
raising
it would
my
be
hand
that
and nobody lets me talk. You want to hear what this yapping heifer has to say except for the viral niggas? What the fuck is going on here?
You're corny.
If we finna let these bitches talk all day, can I
chill
just...
the fuck out, man. Chill the fuck out, man.
What does he think he is?
Chill the fuck out, bro.
I'm that nigga, and I'm leaving.
Right, who is this guy?
All right, bro.
What the fuck?
All right, bro. Just
LOL.
Just leave.
Went on Fresh and Fit because they liked your song. Now you're a single bum. Now you're a single.
I'd like to say thank you for all the negative comments on my platforms that I've received due to this Fresh and Fit thing. But let me tell you about the Fresh and Fit fan base. These are the kind of men who pay $1,000 to a man to help them with their dating profile. These are the kind of men who pay $35 a month to watch a 3-hour podcast on a Friday night. These are the kind of men who pay $35 a month to not watch a good podcast, but to watch a podcast that regurgitates the same talking points over and over and over again for years.
They ended up kicking you out. You got no place to go. Now you're a single bum. Now you're a single bum.
Bum, nigga, you a bum.
Butt ass.
What is good and how are we doing today? Welcome to another show. And chat, this one, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm noticing a trend, and I am not liking what I'm seeing. Okay, because what I'm starting to realize is that a lot of people are getting a little too comfortable with certain things. Okay, and when you notice this happening more so often is no other place than the pill popping spaces. Okay, and some of y'all might be saying, dude, what exactly are you talking about? I'm talking about just the blatant racism and bigotry that's just emanating from the pill popping spaces. Now, here's the thing: some of y'all like, Duke, that's nothing new. These guys are they're known psychos, bro. I mean, do you not know what Pearl has been saying? Have you not paid attention? This woman doesn't want other women to vote. Yeah, a woman advocating to remove voting rights from other women. I mean, that's the pill popping space for you, Duke. Why is it so surprising? Yes, but take that same concept with Pearl, acting against her own interest. Yes, a woman acting against her own interest, and then replace the woman acting against her own interest with black men acting against their own interest. Okay, and what I mean by that is apparently the N-word pass has evolved in the pill popping space. Right from underneath our noses. Certain people have been given passes that shouldn't have otherwise had it, and the people who actually have the passes are taking it another step further. What am I talking about? Okay, I'm talking about the N-bomb, okay? The N-bomb, particularly with the hard ER, okay? And we're starting to see that become a commonplace here, around, the pill popping spaces and just overall them talking to their audience, right? And what I'm seeing is not a lot of people really pushing back on this. Yeah, I mean, people are, but it's mainly going admiring. But you got to look at all these other pill popping spaces that are being used to basically just blatantly just drop these N-bombs with hard R's. Like I'm saying, it's insane, bro. And none so other than Brandon Jamal. Yes, Brandon Jamal. Yeah, y'all might be asking, how does this sound with him? Oh yeah, oh yeah, Brandon, Mr. Crash Out Queen himself, right there. Yeah, we caught this alive. I mean, this guy just went straight insane. So what you guys gotta understand about Brandon Jamal is Brandon Jamal has been going through a rough time. Okay, he's been going through a rough time. Although he doesn't want you to know that, he wants you to think everything's all hunky dory. All right, he's making merch sales because a bunch of people who really love his music, they think he's like a serious, legitimate artist. Yeah, the guy who wrote the hit single for pretty much the #1 hit single for the pill popping spaces. It became the Red Pill new national anthem. I mean, the Now You a Single Mom guy, that's him. He was topping the charts, right? So who would have known that no one would actually take him seriously in the music space outside of the gimmick that he actually was, right? I mean, who would have thought that this guy, he actually had a dream that this record that he made for the pill popping space was actually going to be a springboard for something better, with actually working with legitimate artists, right? That he thought this little gimmick was going to get him far, although it didn't, as expected, right? He's slowly being frustrated with it, and part of the frustration that's growing with this guy is that the audience he managed to garner with that Red Pill anthem was majority fresh and fit. You got whatever sprinkled in. You got some of the other pill poppers sprinkled in, but mainly fresh and fit and whatever podcast. Two main guys in this space, although it's increasingly likely now looking at whatever podcast taking a mantle on this. But again, that's essentially what it is. It was mainly their fans who love that shit. They spread the music around. I mean, you were creating a song that basically took all the ridicule they put on these single moms and made it entertaining, right? Even some of the single mamas were bopping to it. It was they wasn't gonna cap on it. It was doing something, right? You were doing something, right? So they spread your message around. Little do you know that when you court the devil, you can't be mad when he stabs you in the back, because them pill popping fanboys from Fresh and Fit, they're brutal, and you should have learned. You should have learned, bro, because Fresh and Fit are still learning that lesson today. Till this moment, they still getting clowned by their own fans, right? So what he doesn't understand that he has garnered a large fan base, primarily of pill poppers that are haters, right? They're organically haters. If they hate on women on other people's platforms, what makes you think they're not gonna come at you, right? And everybody knows ever since Brandon crashed out on Fresh and Fit, right, their fans have been at his neck. They have not let this nigga go yet. So, like, I don't think Brandon understands the duality of it, where, yeah, they can rock with you on certain things, right, with the songs, as long as you're coming out clowning these women, making them look dumb, right? They will rock with you, they will promote you, but they not gonna ever let you forget that you crashed out not only on Fresh and Fit's platform in the worst way possible, pretty much displaying yourself to be the prima donna that you actually are, but you add bitch to that, because you then go on Cecil Marquardt's platform and then start crying about your stuttering problem, right? And people till this day are trying to find out where the stuttering problem is, right? This nigga was crying in Sus Marquardt's car, of all people. You cried in his car. Why? Because you had a stuttering problem, right? Where you thought you were going to garner sympathy points from these pill poppers. Oh, guess who's also Sus Marquardt's fans? Oh, Fresh and Fit fans too as well, right? So you didn't think they're going to see that? You don't think they're gonna look at you differently now? Don't think they're gonna look at you and say, yeah, his songs are funny, yeah, he kind of funny, but that nigga weird. He's straight up a weirdo, bro. So I think everyone else, including us, because we know how these people operate. We got the memo. We got the memo. We know who these pill poppers are and the fan bases, right? Except for Brandon, right? Because every time Brandon goes live, the fan base are always clowning him. They're always reminding him of his failures as a man, right? His failures as someone who claims to be a man that can take care of things, but can't even take care of the niece. Claims to be about the business, got stuttering problems whatsoever, but can go on for 30 minutes straight. Nobody can hear a thing. Nobody even notices a damn thing, right? But then one thing that his audience managed to draw out of him was a unique kind of anger that I actually haven't seen in a while, right? And it was an anger that was all too familiar. We've sensed this anger before from Myron, actually, it seems like, okay? And during this live stream that he thought no one was watching, he decided to go crazy because one of them boys called him out, right? And it wasn't even a real call out. It was just like a call out. And what he decides to do is then stereotype this particular chat, right? Doesn't know, it could be a troll, it could be anybody, right? And then classifies them as Tyrone, and then proceeds to drop the N-bomb, right? And some of them are like, Duke, come on. He's black, right? I mean, he don't look like it, but both his parents are black. He can say it. It is what it is, right? No. I'm not saying the N-bomb with the ah. No. The ER. Like, and he keeps going. The hard R. He dropped it multiple times. Matter of fact, this was the strangest stream I have ever seen. Because I was watching, like, I came in like halfway through. I'm like, I got that nigga go to watch list. I'm like, hey, what's this nigga talking about? What is he doing? And then N-bomb. And I'm like, yo. And then you're watching the stream, and then over time, as he's like moving around Chicago or his little neighborhood, whatnot, the signal starts to slowly like die or something happens, right? And then he randomly going on an anti-LGBTQ rant, right? Talking about stop forcing us in the closets. Calm down, bro. Right? And then all of a sudden the signal stops, right? The stream, I don't know what happened. The stream went weird and then it went down, right? And I don't know if he meant to take it down or something else happened. But frankly, I'm not surprised if if YouTube canned the stream, but I think he took it down because I mean the N-bomb was ridiculous. But it takes me to a major point because when you hear this video, okay, it's going to sound all too familiar. And matter of fact, I'm going to do my darnest to beat that familiarity into y'all heads. Oh, yeah, because I'm going to do a direct bar-for-bar comparison of these two bozos, okay? Because, again, what I'm starting to notice is that I don't know if Brandon thinks this is cool or you saw Myron doing it on Twitter and, you know, people are reacting to him and then they're saying, oh, wow, look at him. He's dropping N-bombs and it's okay, right? You get the white guys coming in. Yeah, he's doing our bidding. Yeah. Keep going, right? I don't know if that's a new trend that you're copying from old boy, but it's starting to get weird because, like, if you watch his chat, then you can't because he took it down. A lot of people didn't. I mean, some people were calling him out for it, but a lot of people, it seemed like they were kind of supporting him. And the people you could kind of see were supporting him were claiming to be brothers themselves. And it's like, how is it that y'all are sitting here talking about how we get so disrespected by every other racial group, but then they turn on Twitter and they see you and Myron doing this bullshit? Is that worthy of respect? So I never really got that concept of how these guys really thought that, you know, normalizing the hard R is going to make them cool in some kind of way. I don't know, right? But it damn right is cringe. And at the end of this, I want y'all to help do me a favor to see who wins the Ruckus Award. of 2024. Oh yeah, because I'm starting to notice there's a lot of you sus ass people in these spaces wearing the skin color that you know for a fact you hate. Don't worry, it's self-hate, and we understand it, right? Yeah, we get it. It's a thing that happens to people who don't understand themselves. We get it, right? But somebody got to put a stop to this, because ain't no way we about to sit here and normalize people dropping massive N-bombs with a hard R, making sure that that's okay. Right, so we gotta call this out. Even though he wants to take it down, we gotta call it out, bro. All right, so chat. Without further ado, go ahead and I present to you Brandon Jamal.
A negative or positive comment, I'm going to hide your comments, because think about it, bro. What kind of a grown ass man spams? Oh, here we go, Uncle Ruckus Jamal. See, he's on his second profile right now, so I'm gonna hide his comments right now and see how many times he spawns back up. That motherfucker spawned 7 times last time. He's literally my biggest fan. Roar W, next I'm gonna hide you. I can't stand grown men who spam comments on a regular basis just to be seen. That's the problem with having a primarily male fan base, because men are weird. Women don't spam comments.
Then why cultivate a fan base of men? You're acting like you didn't know what you were doing when you made that Single Mama song. You could have made a song about anything else. You could have marketed that song to any other demographic, any other space, okay? But you chose the specific pill popping niche for a reason. No one just makes a hit single and then promotes it to only red pillars, okay? That's a losing marketing strategy, or strategy, right? You did the opposite. You focused on the pill popping space, and it got your music to the #1. But now, like, no one's taking you seriously. You're a clown, right? And people notice that. And see, part of the thing is he say, "Oh, the audience of men." I can't believe it. This is what I don't like about audience. What did you think you were gonna do when you promoted to that clown? Who did you think attention you were gonna garner? A bunch of women? Oh yeah, let me sing about how terrible women are for being single mamas, and then hopefully those same single women who are single mothers will be my majority of my fan base. No, those women are gonna probably, if anything, they're just gonna hate you. They're gonna hate watch you, and they're gonna honestly just hate watch you. But they don't care, right? It is what it is. They're not. When you cultivate a fan base like Fresh and Fit, this is what you have to deal with, okay? They're gonna remind you consistently of who the fuck you are. A guy that cried on Saint the Center stream, okay? And chat, this is the big reason that you gotta listen. Flacco had a point. You're not qualified, okay, for long-term content, okay? Maybe shorter content like your little songs or 2-minute music videos that suits you better than doing long form content. You need to stop. You make yourself look like a fool every time you do a content longer than 5 minutes. It's like he doesn't know what to say.
Women don't do that. It's only lonely ass men. Oh, here we go. Now we got all the moist motherfuckers in here who's finna call me gay. But think about how gay you have to be to come to a straight man's live to call him gay. Think about how questionable you have to be to come to a man's live to call him gay. Like Tyrone, this nigger. See, that's how you know niggers don't have anything better to do. Because this nigger, instead of doing anything productive with himself, he came to a man's live he doesn't like to call him gay. He didn't even go to a live with somebody he's a fan of. He came to a grown man's live who he does not like to call him gay.
It's like he doesn't know what an internet troll is, right? For all you know, that person it probably isn't black. His name's not even Tyrone. He's probably just a normal Fresh and Fit fan with a bot account that's trolling you, and you're falling for it. And this is such a lazy form of live streaming, because they're just sitting reading comments all day and reacting to the comments. Like, their audience is the content at the end of the day. Like, you're even when you do long form content, it's lazy. This nigga can't even pick a topic and just run with it for an hour or two. No focus whatsoever, okay? Like, this guy is sitting there, okay, what am I talking about? Let me just go live. Let me read the comment. Oh, what does this say? No, that's not true. That's not who I am. Why you say that? And then just stare at the camera. It's just so lazy. You're just lazy. But here you are calling somebody else that they're just trolling you lazy. But it's like, bro, like, why are you getting all worked up? Like, you should be used to this by now. This is how internet trolls are. Like, at some point, you got to ignore them. Like, people say all kinds of weird shit. Why focus on it? But you went an extra step and just start dropping hard R and bombs. You're crazy, right? So, again, I don't know. I actually don't know what to make of this, but it seems like a lot of these guys, they're trying to normalize this kind of talk, right? Have y'all noticed the pattern here? I'm starting to notice a pattern here.
Tyrone, you are the worst kind of nigger. I bet you can't hold down a job because every single time somebody piss you off, you got to show motherfuckers you a real nigga. You got me fucked up in here. Every single time y'all got me fucked up. Look at him. Look at this nigga responding with violence, telling me to pull up. Niggers respond to words with violence because you're a nigger. Only niggers respond to words with violence.
Tell me that's not self-hatred. Like you could tell he dropping them hard R's like he's been practicing in the mirror and waiting for his moment, right? I mean, all Tyrone did was post some comments in the chat talking about your lips, dog, and you turn that into a whole racial tirade, and you're black. Like, well, it's always these niggas, bro. Like him. Like, it's always people like him, bro, that, like, I'm telling you, like, they struggle with inner hate. Because, like, what are you doing? Like, you're just sitting there talking to an avatar on the screen right now who could be anybody, by the way. It could be just a white dude getting a kick out of this because he loves seeing you be the face of what he really wants to say but can't say. Just ask Myron's friends on Twitter. Yeah, because you sound an awful lot like him. I mean, what kind of fan base do you think you're gonna hold on to in the long term, keeping this kind of nonsense up? Like, again, just stop with the long form shit, bro. You're not qualified for it. You just stick with the YouTube shorts and 3-minute videos. That's all you're good for. This is crazy if you think this is content.
Oh, rolling 60s in this bitch. So you're a gang banging nigger. So you're a gang banging nigger who spends his Sunday mornings online in a man's live. Can't make this up. You a gang banging nigger. Coming to my live to talk shit. Rolling 60s. I thought gangbangers had real shit to do in the streets all day, every day. You gonna come into a...
Who told you that? That's why they're gangbangers. What? They live in the streets. Okay, they practically have nothing to do. When you walk outside, there's the streets. That's why they call it the streets. It's right there. It's really don't take effort to be in the streets, my nigga. It takes a lot of effort to be out that motherfucker. But to be on the streets, no. You literally have to have nothing else going on and nothing else to do all day. And then when you don't have no money, instead of getting a job, you probably find other means of doing it. No, gangbangers most of them have nothing to do all day aside from, doing their illegal activities to make money. But other than that, they're just sitting around. Like, trust me, I grew up around people like that, bro. All they do is just sit around. Like, a lot of people think, like, oh, gangsters are always out and about, toting guns, writing out. No, a lot of the time, they're just chilling, smoking weed, watching TV. That's it. Niggas just chilling, bro. That's it. If there's something major happens or somebody step on somebody else, they literally have nothing else going on. And honestly, if they did, that'd probably fix a lot of crime activities we see going on. But people don't want to keep busy. And, an idle mind, is a dangerous one. I'm just saying.
Alive to say rolling 60s all day. Nigga, you in Cali. I'm in Chicago. You're so tough. Let me guess, Tyrone. You went to prison, raped a man, but you said, oh, 2-5, you still here? I love you too. Nigga. Let me guess, you went to prison, raped a man.
He like, tell me this isn't a crash out. Like, this guy's just reacting to everyone at this point going in on him. Like, you're crashing out, bro. Relax, calm down. Woosah, relax, okay? Relax, okay, bro? You are going full on Uncle Ruckus right now, and it's over people just throwing jabs at you. They're not even saying anything crazy, bro. Like, you're overreacting. Like, if this didn't hurt you bad, like, why are you reacting as hard? This is crazy. You can't say you're trying to be entertaining. What is entertaining about a supposed black dude dropping multiple hard R's on his own stream to other black folks who are supposedly calling him out. And by the way, we don't even know if they're black. He could be getting trolled right now. This guy, it's like you don't understand the internet, bro. Like he doesn't get it. Yo, Tony, shout out to you. Says, sup, Duke. Brandon Jamal and Modern Life Dating are both diaper brothers. They're both in the diapers. They do have a diaper mommy fetish. Nah. I think he do got mommy issues. Listen. Modern Life Dating, okay? Hold up. We don't call him MLD, okay? We call him BBMLD. Old diaper butt. All right, you see, hey, MLD may wear the diapers, but this weirdo counts them. And I think that's an odd situation. I think this guy, listen, once it's one thing if your diaper is your persona, your little gimmick for the music and whatnot, sure, right? Use every once in a while, cool, right? But if that's your go-to thing, like every time you're just, even when you're doing streams where you're just chilling, right? Well, you're just chilling, you're just relaxing, doing nothing, whatever, and you're just counting diapers, there's a problem. All right, enough with this diaper shit. I think he might be legitimately like something's wrong, right? But again, who knows? I'm not a professional.
But then came out and said you wasn't gay, right? Right? That's what you do? Tyrone? You on the internet rapping your set. What kind of hard nigger comes to the internet to rep his set?
The kind of people you attract when you go on YouTube. That's it. Those are matter of fact, I have never, the only people who have ever challenged me to a fight on social media are you pill poppers. All of y'all are the type of people that want to be fighting people, right? They're leaders. Literally, Myron has been asking or begging for a fade with Abba or Preach, one of them two, right? He's been begging for a fade. That's him trying to fight, right? Why are you mad that the fans that came from them that are now supporting you, kind of, all right, are now, saying, hey, bro, I don't take kindly to you dropping that hard R to me. Let's fight. These are the people you attract. You attract who the fuck you are, bro. If you think that's trash, nigga, you got to check yourself. Your fans are the direct reflection of who you are.
This nigga saying all crip. All crip, he said. All crip. He talking about some all crip. Nobody give a fuck. Nobody give a fuck about the Crips. Nobody cares about Bloods, Crips, BDs, GDs. Nobody cares about you gangbanging niggas. Nobody cares. That's the thing about you gangbanging niggas. You think somebody care about you. When all somebody has to do is just not go to the gas station all of your Crip buddies hang out in front of all day, every day. You and your Crip buddies. Nobody cares. All I got to do is just not go to your gas station. Crenshaw, pull up. You talking about that same area where Crenshaw? You talking about that area where y'all let your Lord and Savior Nipsey Hussle get assassinated in front of his own store? You talking about that area? You talking about that area?
This guy lives in Chicago talking like this, bro. I'm sorry. Like this dude living in Chicago talking like this. Like you crazy. Like yo, this thing is just, wow. He's like, shout out to Janet with the super chat, says nothing to say about this misguided nappy / diaper boy with too many screws loose. Just a quick hi to you, dude. Shout out to you, appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, that's why we're here. That's why we're here. But like, listen to this. And yeah, this is a guy a lot of people follow. And here's why I think this is very alarming, chat. Because again, be that as it may, right? A lot of his fans, I mean, they still support him. Don't get it twisted. Like his numbers are still good. Like he's still all right. So there's a certain percentage of people that are okay with this, right? And it's starting to become normalized. Pretty soon, bro, you'll see a bunch more black content creators outside the space casually dropping this, and it's like, who cares, right? There's no longer any distinction, whatever it is, and it's only going to get worse. So again, why is this okay? Like, why is this allowed to happen? I don't know. It is what it is. Like, buddy, you need self-control. Like, you're not winning with this. I don't know if this is like part of the, because again, this whole new awakening thing that a lot of people are going through, where they're saying, oh, it's free speech. The Matrix is trying to censor us. Okay, so we have to fight for free speech by being able to say all the most bigoted shit in the world. Okay, and not face the consequences for it. That's important. We don't want responsibilities. We want free speech without the responsibilities and consequences. That's it. Like, bro, everyone is knowing exactly what you guys are on. This is like, again, they're normalizing this stuff, bro. It's low-key kind of weird. Like, he thinks this is funny. You in Chicago talking like this? You crazy?
We all killed the only positive bright spot y'all had in y'all's hood. You talking about that area? You gonna go over there? Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool. Y'all let Nipsey get killed out there, and you expect me to go on there? And you know what's up, Tyrone Moose Lips? Let me tell you what's so special about you gangbanging niggas. You know, you gangbanging niggas love killing niggas, right?
Yeah, you better switch locations. You better switch locations. All talking all that. Yeah, they got nothing better to do than to watch your dumbass talk shit all day and know exactly where you at based off that tree line. You better switch your location, bro. You see how far you continue? Hey, let me get out the spot real quick. let me get out of here. Hold up. Before I continue, let me just, bro, stop playing, bro. Again, you made one red pill hit single. You're really not in the game to be messing around like that.
You niggas ain't never pulled up on no Klansmen. When was the last time you seen the news and seen a KKK member that been wet over bullet holes? Never. You ain't never seen a drive-by on a Ku Klux Klan meeting. You ain't never seen nothing like that. Never. You niggers are afraid of white people.
Do you honestly think you're saying anything new? And it's not because black folks are afraid of white folks. It's just statistically, it's easier to commit crimes within your own communities. Usually the communities are the victims of their own people. Like the gangsters, they target their own communities. It's just easier. And criminals, they go the path of least resistance. That's pretty much the base majority of it, right? Like, it's not like, oh yeah, let's go out and kill some clangers. Well, no, if some dudes were walking around being racist and a bunch of Crips happen to be there, they're gonna pop off. They're not gonna. It's crazy, but they're not. Are they gonna actively hunt down KKK members? No, because it's easier to victimize their own neighborhoods. And you see this with white on white violence, black on black violence. Most violence that happens are perpetuated by members of their own community or group. It's just how that works. I don't know why, but it's facts. So you just saying that it's a fucking cheap cop-out. You're not saying anything new, bro. You're just, again, how's anyone even supposed to listen to you while you're dropping the hard R-N bombs? Like, do you even honestly hear yourself? You sound like a clown.
Here's some gay man in my comments talking about my big lips. Like, that's the problem with having a primary male fan base, bro. The weirdos always expose themselves when I go live.
No, because they're Myron's fan base. Have you forgotten who Myron's fan base are? You didn't think who you wait, hold up. This man is like, oh, I can't believe these guys are sus. My goodness, like, you know what thing about these gay niggas? Huh? You know what's wrong about them? It's like, you act like you didn't know this was your guy. Huh? This is their daddy, bro. Of course they're going to be sus and not have a problem with it.
Now, you a grown man talking about a man's lips? Boy, that's the most questionable shit anybody could ever do. Just come to a man's live as a man to talk about a man's lips.
And he acting so sassy. Why he acting so sassy? Like, this is why they're coming at you. You like, again, the pill poppers, they don't know how to think. On one hand, you made the biggest anthem for the red pill nation. Okay, they salute, they get up and masturbate the Now You're a Single Mama song. Okay, that's how much they love that shit. Okay, but on the other hand, they're looking at the guy that made it, right, the creator, and they're like, oh my god, he's a bitch. Like, I can't follow this sassy dude. Like, on one hand, like, this is a dope song. On the other hand, the guy who made it kind of sus, bruh. So you're gonna get this weird kind of clowning from them, and it makes it worse when you're super sassy with it. Oh yeah, like all y'all know what I'm saying? It's like you're painting a big red X on your back. It's like middle school bullying. These guys are children, okay? They're gonna come at you. The more you keep doing this, and they know it can get a rise out of you, the more they keep going. He doesn't understand trolling, bro. This is crazy.
Women don't come to my lives talking about my lips. Women just be like, damn, he got some nice lips. You know what I'm saying? You niggers though, you weird ass men. Why do you think women have been able to take over this country? Because you men are weak.
Now we got to turn it into a. Okay, what kind of stream is this exactly, bro? Now we're turn into a. Oh yeah, now here's the reason why the gender war. You know, women are winning because you men are weak. Yeah, because y'all coming to my live stream clowning me. That makes y'all weak. Yeah, this is why the women are winning. Right? You see how they're just grasping at straws. What does this have to do with women winning? They're clowning you because you acting like a woman right now. You, the only woman they see right now is you. So why now? This is why women are winning. No, I mean, don't get me wrong, chap. He's right. All right, he's actually right. Men have gotten lazy. They've gotten crazy. They've gotten weird, and they've gotten, we don't know what's wrong with our men today. Right? There was another school shooting that happened just today. Right? I mean, the world is nuts. What's happening to our boys? I don't know. We got to have a conversation with that, right? But that's a conversation most people don't want to have. But, bro, this is you. You got to understand you're part of the problem too. Okay, so don't sit there and try to turn it into some quasi, I'm gonna stand for the gender war and the matrix. That's what he's gonna go with, right? And it's like, it's not that. It's about you not being able to handle your fans trolling you, and you're just dropping hard R bombs and trying to point the finger to something else. Oh, look at that, bro! Stop with the red herrings. Just accept the L and move on. That's it.
I'm gonna say that shit one more time. Why do you think women have been able to take over this country? All I do is complain about what? You don't get a pass, Max. You're a cutie pie, baby. No diddy though, bro. So gay.
Hey, y'all gotta pause on that. Hey, this is what I'm saying. Like, these pill poppers are sus as hell. I'm telling you right now, bro, they are the weirdest dudes in the world. This is what happens when you start the overdose on pills. You start to get that boys will be boys vibe. Before you know it, you pop you a couple of them pills and you're dancing in a fucking super circle around Big Mo. All right, that's what happens. 1 minute you're normal, the next minute you're dancing in front of a sweaty dude. Right, that's it. Bro, y'all need to stop popping these pills. Okay, too many pills.
How are y'all mad, bro? Not lying. Because they bitches, bro. It's that simple. Why do you think Drew Afawalo is famous? Women didn't make Drew Afawalo famous. It's all the men who can't simply keep scrolling when they don't like her content. You understand what I'm talking about? Because, Drew has regularly said, Drew said she has made her millions on the backs of bitch-ass men. Yeah, you bitch-ass men still be in her comments all the time.
Just like they're in your comments all the time. You don't realize the same crowd she basically generates who are mad at her, that gives her the clout, are the same crowd that are going to be watching your shit, singing the single mama anthem. Y'all, they're the same people, all right? So, of course, they're still going to be in her comments because, again, he's not wrong, but he's angry about the wrong things. He doesn't understand he's angry about the wrong things because he cultivated those audiences. If you didn't want those audiences to appreciate those things, then you shouldn't be making songs that are basically tailored to pill poppers clowning their favorite thing, single mothers. That's it. You shouldn't have done that, but you did. Drew Afawalo, okay, she makes content intentionally pissing off a bunch of men. Matter of fact, you're just noticing this? Do you realize there's been an entire silent industry while y'all pill poppers been screaming on the internet that has been built up around y'all to steady beam fake content to your faces to get y'all riled up. Y'all don't realize that. That's why with all these fake skits that are coming out with relationship problems and women tricking men on dates and all the stuff that get y'all pissed off, and you see these guys reacting to it. You didn't think that came from somewhere? You didn't think people were watching how y'all pill poppers were moving and say, "Oh, let's create an industry around this." Yeah, these guys, they don't like this kind of stuff. Yeah, let's do a skit with this and let's do a skit with that pertains to one of the talking points, and boom, it's that easy. Y'all have spent so much time trying to fight the Matrix. Y'all didn't realize y'all were creating one around yourselves. It's the funniest thing in the world. This is what we've been trying to warn them. They didn't want to listen, bro. Look at all these content creators making boatloads of money off of these men right now. The same people who are watching you, Brandon. Okay. And now the new thing is pop the balloon. That's the new drug, right? Pop the balloon. Even though some of it, I don't know, because some of the other variations, they look kind of fake, intentionally, stitched together, right? But I'm not talking about the one with Arlette. I'm talking about there's a bunch of spin-off pop the balloons that just seems weird, bro. It's like, what are y'all doing? Like, this seems so fake, but they're doing it to intentionally get a reaction from the pill popping group. Y'all have become an industry that people can come in here and milk. You're in the Matrix. You're like, what the fuck, bro? This is crazy.
I don't fuck with Drew Applewhite at all. I don't comment on her shit. I don't stitch her things. I don't do thought pieces about the bitch. Because she's a dumbass bitch. But you bitch ass men have to engage with her. Who pissed in your cereal? Nobody. Someone sounds hurt. Nah, bro, I sound like myself. Here's the thing about a lot of y'all. If you were talking like this, you would be upset. So that being said, you assume I'm upset because I'm checking you niggers.
No. We assume you're upset because there's no other reason why you should be dropping a hard R N-bomb. Like, what is the reason for you to do that? It sounds like you're upset. Otherwise, if you're just casually dropping a hard R N-bomb and that's how you really live, that's crazy. Like, that's honestly, that's wild. Yo, chat, I can't believe it. So it's either you're just casually walking around dropping a hard R N-bomb to yourself in the mirror all day, and to you is just normal, or somebody in the chat triggered you and you were so mad that you were dropping hard R N-bombs. Otherwise, I don't see an excuse for you, bro. You're sounding like an Uncle Ruckus right now, bro. Like, there's no I've been in arguments with other black men, and they haven't at one point, even at the matters they got, start calling me a hard R N-bomb. They've never done that. Like, I mean, drop the N-bomb with an A, but like, it's never to the point where you're doing it, bro. Like, this sounds hateful. Like, it sounds like you are projecting, and now you're trying to explain the fact that you're projecting because you're getting called out. You might actually have these feelings. Listen, it's okay. A lot of these pill poppers they have deep self-hatred. It's kind of part of the resume to be a pill popping influencer. You gotta hate yourself or whatever the fuck y'all.
2-5, my boy, you still in here. Just tell the chat how much you love me, 2-5. Just tell the chat. I've been talking shit to you for 10-15 minutes and you still here? You love me, nigga. No matter what you say, bro, you love me. You love my content. You love the way that I walk, the way that I talk. Yeah. You already know.
I gotta switch lokes.
OG's over here looking so cool, I didn't realize they had that shit on. You know what I'm saying? One moment, guys.
It's just a casually. You see the diaper wipes just sitting behind the seat there? This kid, my man rides around with diapers in his back seats, bro. I mean, he don't even got kids. Like, why are you riding? I mean, if you're just a cop and you pull this guy over, right? And you're like, hey, bro, you seen all the diapers in his car, and you start up a casual conversation. Oh, you got kids or something. He tells you, no, I don't got kids. How would you feel? Right? What would you think? What would be going across your mind seeing a grown man in a Charger in the back seat? There's a hella bunch of diapers and diaper wipes. What are you gonna think of that person? I'm gonna probably get you in a room with some nice soft walls, maybe a jacket that hugs you real tight and snug. Make sure you don't hurt yourself. Come on, bro.
Don't want them tears coming down like your sister had you. That doesn't even make sense. Drug deal? It's not a drug deal. This is Illinois. Weed is very legal in Illinois. Like, it's beyond legal in Illinois. I can ride around with this shit in my car right now. I get pulled over. If my car don't smell like weed and if I'm not smoking, they will let me keep my shit and send me home. As long as it's in a smell-proof container. Very, very legal. Very, very legal. You hear me? That's some Reggie, I'm sure. Tyrone, bro, you still in here, nigga? why are people trying to attack you? Tyrone, you still in here, my boy? Or is that different? Is that different, Tyrone? He said, why are people in here trying to attack me? That's because they're upset with their nigger lives.
What the fuck, bro? I mean, hey, cool it with that ish, bro. Like, that's crazy. Bro, you're always gonna get haters. I got haters in my chats and comment section all the time. Matter of fact, I got one there's one I even called out when I saw the comment that popped up. I'm like, bro, don't you hate me? Like, why are you in my comments? You know what I'm saying? But that's how they are, bro. They hate you, but they love the content. You're entertaining, but this shit is wild, bro. Like, again, I'm not saying I disagree with what he's saying, because some of the stuff he's saying, like, it's facts. Like, there's not a problem with men today. Like, a lot of men, I mean, some of them acting like bitches, but he doesn't see that he is a bitch himself. That's why, like, you know, he's getting the heat. His whole anger is misguided. He's right, but he's misguided at the same time. Whereas it's like, bro, you don't fucking get it. You're part of that problem. You're criticizing an audience base that made Drew off a while of famous, but you didn't neglect to mention that you're also monetizing Offset same base. You're a hypocrite in the making. Like, again, it's like they don't see this, right? And then he's just all of a sudden now using that, people calling him out in the chat as a justification to start dropping hard RM bombs. Like, there's no excuse for that. That's like if the haters pop up, which they're in the chat, and they start going at me, and instead of focusing on my show, I start focusing on what the haters are saying in the chat and start dropping hard RM bombs. Like, again, like, they don't think that they're the architects of their own destruction. Like, these guys, they like to blame everybody but themselves.
You know what I'm saying? Like black people in this country get so offended by everything except their own nigger-ass behavior. Because so many black people in America these days are fruits of an intentionally planted poison tree. It started with the welfare when they would come to black women's homes to check, to make sure there wasn't no man in there. And then it kept going with the media.
By the way, again, he thinks he's saying something new. Now, you got to ask yourself, what kind of stream is this? Is this a stream of, hey, this is why women today are stronger than men? Or is this a stream about, hey, this is why, you know, the Black's family got split up because it's the seed that was planted? You're not saying anything new. There are way more qualified people right now, like Jason Black, who would talk about this in a way better format and context than you will ever provide. You're just floundering right now. You're just floundering. That's what you're doing. You're just out here you're saying shit because you're mad at the people in the chat. That's what you come off as. You're not even, like, again, I get what you're saying, but you're not saying anything new. Like, people realize is the problem, but then you're also misguided with the way you're saying this too as well. And by the way, it wasn't all black men that decided to fucking leave the house, okay? It was the people who didn't want to be responsible to begin with, okay? No one forced them to leave. They chose to leave. It is what the fuck it is. But this wasn't all black men that did that. Believe it or not, there are black men that stayed in their homes with their families. It is what it is, bro. Again, people like to fall on these cheap fucking cliche points, and it's crazy. And what I'm starting to see even on Twitter, even right-wing, some of these alt-right fuckboys out here, they're saying the same things he's saying now. They're co-opting these talking points now. So again, you're not saying anything new, bro. Just shut the fuck up with that shit.
They would put out for black people and for white people in America to consume about black people. In the 70s, 80s, 90s, there were so many movies that glorified gangbanging, prostitution, pimping, drug abuse.
He really thinks he's on to something.
Hell, when NWA came out, people were trying to stop them from being in the industry because of the shit they was talking about. But after they realized that people wanted to hear that shit, not only did they make nigger music mainstream and started to profit off of nigger music, at the same time, they privatized prisons. So, the nigger music that influences you niggers to be niggers and go to jail, not only are these white folks gonna make money off the tours, the shows, and the labels, they're gonna make money because the state pays prisons per day, per inmate.
You don't think they know that? Again, there are tons of people talking about this right now. You're not saying anything new. What does it have to justify you dropping the hard RM bombs? Do you think that bolsters your point? Do you think that makes you more effective? And honestly, I don't know what kind of tard audience he was talking to, because some of them actually liked what he was saying. And that's the problem, okay? Because, again, some of the things he's saying, he's not wrong, okay? They sprinkle a lot of truth in there. He's not wrong, but he look, the overall contest is bastardized. Just look at how he's presenting it, right? He's floundering all over the place, grasping at straws for different points. He's not focused. And at the same time, he's going down and demeaning his own race by using a hard R. Like, what lessons are you trying to impose on some brother listening to you? You're calling him a hard R N-word and saying, hey, this is what society has done to you. All right, this is what they've done, you N-word. This is what they've done. Look what they made me do. Look what they made me do. They got brother against brother. It's the seeds. Bro, you're the problem. Guys like Myron, all those, you are part of the problem. And they don't even understand this shit, bro. Like, this is crazy. My goodness.
And you think it's a coincidence that they mainstream nigger rap in the same time they privatize prisons? Oh, okay, Pookie Brandon Russell. He's on his third profile, y'all. His record is 7. I was live for an hour one time, and he made 7 profiles to keep talking to me. He loves me so much. You do realize that there's a very thin line between love and hate. And if you come in my live just to hate on me, I know you love me. Alright. That nigga Corporate in Chicago, right? Corporate with K? He's one of the biggest comedians out here. He don't want to work with me because I'm moral. And he got 3 kids by however many women. You know what I'm saying? But that's not even what I'm talking about. Corporate had his daughter holding a gun in one of his last skits.
So, it's a skit. She's holding a gun in a skit. So, listen, man, when I went to one of these outdoor ranges out here, like the shooting ranges out here in Wisconsin, I saw a gang of families, like white families, bro. Their kids no more than 7, 8 years old. They got little 22 rifles, literally blink, 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 blink. I was surprised. I was like, damn, like that kid can shoot. that little boy got aim. How is that? So can we point at that and say that's wrong? Why don't we demonize that? Right? We don't demonize that. Why are you over here demonizing a guy who puts his daughter in a skit and she's holding a gun? Like, why don't we demonize the white folks then who are taking their kids to shooting ranges, right? It doesn't make sense now, does it? Right? When you start talking about stupid shit, it's a skit. It's not like he's giving his daughter a real gun and saying, go commit a robbery. No, that's irresponsible. He didn't do that. It's a skit. He's a comedian. He's getting his daughter involved in his art. We can turn to you and say, why are you making songs downing women who are single and mothers? You got family members who are single mothers. Why are you going down on them women like that? Crazy. Like, what's up? Right? People can say that about you, that you are adding to the image destruction of single black women out there. And then, people can turn around and say all sorts of things like you're saying right now. But you're mad a comedian who's in the industry don't want to work with your ass because what? Well, who the fuck do you actually think you are? Honestly, really, you're a guy that made a hit single for Red Pillars. That's it. Now you think that you're on the same tier as comedians, that these labels and companies should work with you, and the whole reason why they turn down offers with you is because you're moral and they're not, and the reason why they're not moral is because they had their daughter hold a gun in a skit. You sound crazy. You sound entitled. You sound like an entitled crazy person. That's what that entitled crazy person sound like, okay? You're not that important. It was just one hit songs. Your other songs haven't done anything close to Now You're a Single Mother song. I mean, and even that song wasn't even original. You're not original. You used a Doja Cat sample, bro. Oh my goodness. Your beat was a Doja Cat sample and you just wrote it. It was cheap fucking bars. That was it. You didn't do anything special. Like, he really thinks he did something out here. You're a definition, Brandon, of a one-hit wonder. Okay? It'd be crazy if anyone outside of this space would work with you. Like, just looking at the shot of people you pander to. Just say it, bro.
Corporate had his daughter holding a gun in one of the last skits. But tell me more about how much you love these kids and how you want to stop the violence in your city. Bro, who cares? 2-5, nigga, you still here? You such a bitch-made nigga, 2-5. Because it doesn't even offend you to be called a bitch-made nigga. It's a skit, bro. That's my point. It's the entertainment that you niggas perpetuate.
Hey, so who would want to work with this? Like if they wanted to pull your file right now and say, okay, maybe this is the guy I want to work with, right? And they find the stream somehow. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot you took it down, but we have it. So now it's out there, and they're gonna find this if they're gonna look at you, and they're gonna watch streams of you dropping the hard R N bomb. Is that someone like Dwayne Johnson would want to work with? Hell no. Is that someone that Lil Baby would want to work with? Da Baby would want to work with? No. All right. Ain't nobody working with you. Would Kodak Black want to work with that? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what. Sometimes the mind of Kodak is a strange place. Okay. So we're not even going to venture into that category. But again, no self-respecting person that have built their brand, okay, will go on the line and would willingly work with you after this bullshit. You're crazy.
Just like y'all say, the music is just music. No, the fuck it's not. They just mad you successful, bro. Appreciate you. And I'm not even successful yet. Right now, I just have a cool new job, which is this. These niggas in Chicago, everybody wants to stop the violence, right? So instead of working with... You have your keys? Okay. Hold on. Let me guess. Let's see, Marcus, okay. Yeah, these niggas all want to stop the violence all day, every day, right? They want to, but they don't want to work with the funny guy who got funny music. But everybody wants to interview and work with Von off 1700. You know what I'm saying?
No one wants to work with a funny guy who has funny music. Yeah, because they don't want to work with funny people. They want to work with people who can make them money. That's what industry people care about. Okay, your antics. You're a brand destruction, okay? You're a crash out waiting to happen. We named you Crash Out Brandon for a reason, bro. Like, ain't nobody want this on their team. Who wants this on their team? Look at him crying. He actually thinks he deserves to be working with top tier artists and comedians. Nobody want to work with the funny guy, but they'll willingly give a gangster some clout. Why not me? I make funny music. Because you're not even original even in that. Listen, we're not saying he's not talented. Of course he's talented, right? Like the whole skit and the whole way he put the Now You a Single Mama thing together that got him viral. Yeah, like it takes a little bit of talent to do that. You can't just take that away from him. We're not hating on this nigga over here. We're just calling him out. That's a big difference, okay? So he's got talent. It's just he doesn't understand that he stands in his own way and then he blames other people. Like we're seeing right now. It's like, bro, you're not gonna make it with this. You don't know how to take criticism. Okay, let's say you go corporate and they're saying, okay, we don't want you to release this song because we have a plan for something else going down that date. How are you gonna act? You're gonna go put your label on blast. Oh, look, they don't want to release my song. Oh, look, I'm a. They don't want that. You're a risk. So if anything, why don't just do it yourself, right? Get out of this fucking pill popping industry. That's where I'd start with. Stop doing these fucking gimmicks, right? You're doing with the play on words and single mothers, and actually, do something that appeals to broader crowds. I don't know. Maybe people want to work with you then. No one's fucking with this pill popping shit. I'm telling you that right now.
And Von on 1700, all he rap about is shooting niggas, sliding on hops. You heard me? If you teach a kid gun etiquette, yeah, I don't mind you teaching kids anything properly. But we know in Chicago, we have a big problem with these kids and these guns. So why in God's name would a responsible father of three want to perpetuate that shit in his skits? Corporate Lil K is a father of three. So why would he want to perpetuate that shit in his skits?
What? What is he talking about? As he's casually rolling a blunt. Hey, he's lecturing other people's lives. As he's casually rolling a blunt. Anybody could be looking at you and saying, why would we want to work with this guy? He's rolling the blunt on stream. That's so unprofessional. People could do the same thing to you, bruh. Like, look at how he doesn't understand that the way he's judging others, people could be judging him right now, like actively, with that same criteria. And he wouldn't like that.
You can't make this shit up.
Look at this mess. Look at this.
R.I.P. FBG Duck. Why? Like, I don't know anything about these gangbanging niggas and all the shit that they do. But if you constantly talking about killing niggas, and then you get killed, I'll be like, Like, what are we talking about here? What are we fucking talking about here? Like, you always talking about killing niggas in your music. And now, you get killed, and motherfuckers supposed to be like, oh man, rest in peace to that nigga. Nah, fuck that nigga. It's like he said, fuck everybody else, right?
This is such a lazy way to do a live streams. I hate live streamers like this, bro. Like, all they do is just sit around and read comments and they just do shit, right? Like, why even stream if you don't have an agenda to stream with? Like, if there's not a story, if there's not a focus of the point, like, you just going live so you can use your audience's content as cheap views. Is that what it is? Like, that's crazy. Imagine if I just did a live stream and the whole time there was no point to the stream at all. It was just me reacting to whatever you guys were saying in the chat right now. How lazy could you get? I mean, come on, bro. Like, he's rolling a blunt, calling other people lazy, and here you are. Just doing the laziest form of streaming. I can't stand this shit, bro. Like, yo, shout out to Gordon with the 5. Says, notice the amount of fake skits I've been seeing, but I didn't think that deeply. You are spot on, though. I'm making a soft exit on social media for a bit. Yes, you should. I recommend a lot of people should, bro, because I'm telling you right now, these guys don't realize that there's been an industry created around them. They're sitting there talking about, we're going to fight the Matrix. Nigga, they already encased you in a Matrix, and they're actively making money right now. That's why we've been trying to warn y'all. Y'all didn't want to listen. Y'all called us, oh, you guys are just haters. That's all y'all doing. These other guys, they're telling the truth. No, they just created an industry around y'all, and now everybody's eating. Even people who aren't even in this space. They just say, oh, let's just put a skit together, and they run with it. They run with it because y'all are going to give them views, because the top content creators in the pill popping spaces are going to react to it. And when they react to it, guess what? That's even going to go viral within the space. Who cares? As long as it's giving them views, it doesn't matter. But these guys don't realize they're their own guinea pig. Like, it's like this needs to be studied. Chat, I'm not kidding. This pill popping space needs to be studied, bro. like this shit is crazy. Like, the way, like, I mean, think about it. You spent your entire like YouTube career calling out the Matrix, not realizing that there's a Matrix forming around the very same thing you set out to do. That shit's fucking hilarious and poetic at the same time, bro. I don't know how to explain it. Shout out to Chad with the 5 said, this nigga loves speaking on the dead. Funny thing is, if all these rappers was alive, they wouldn't fuck with him. Yeah, no one would fuck with him, right? But again, it's just, I mean, yeah, he just, I don't even know what the point of the stream was. Like, what was he thinking? What was the point of this? What are you trying to do? Like, people just go live to go live. I've just noticed that. It's just lazy.
Kids are not trying to make it out the hood. If kids are trying to make it out the hood, they take their stupid ass to school, go to college, or they graduate high school and go get a fucking trade. Everybody don't gotta go to college. Take your ass to be an electrician, a mechanic, life insurance salesman. Y'all ain't trying to make it out the hood. You want to stay in the hood. Tyrone, you
know what's funny? He's saying all of this, and guess what method he's using to try to make it out his hood in Chicago? Rap. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, y'all could be electricians. Y'all could be all these different things, but y'all want to be rappers and athletes. What are you? I'm a rapper for YouTubers on the Red Pill space. It's like he doesn't realize he's talking about himself. Yeah, bro, you trying to make it out the hood off this rapping shit with the rapping and the merch? Huh? Is that what you think this is? You ain't making out the hood with your one-hit wonder single, bro. All right, you need more. And you'll notice that how none of the songs he's made after that has ever caught the same wave. I mean, they get views. Chat, they get views. I've seen some go as high as, 100K, right? But none has matched the same essence and aura, at least captivated as well as the Now You a Single Mama song. He's never been able to replicate that as of yet. Okay, all we've seen him do thus far is do this shit. Just crying on YouTube. That's all we've seen this nigga do. All right, where's your other hit songs, bro? Put out shit that tops the chart month after month. You're just complaining. You're complaining about other people wanting to use rap and athletics as an avenue to make it out. Meanwhile, that's exactly what you're doing, and you're almost 40. Let's not forget that.
Still talking about some on Crip, bro. You make it, bro. The Crips are down 1,000 points from this live just because of Tyrone. Anybody in this chat right now who a Crip, you should know y'all down 1,000 points all because of Tyrone. Tyrone from Cali, 55 Crip, Cali, Chicago. Tyrone. Cause you's a bitch if you talk to a man through a phone screen, Tyrone. I don't know if I know you're fatherless, so you never learned that. know what I'm saying? Like, fatherless Tyrone never learned that. But bro, you's a bitch if you talking tough to a man through a phone screen. That's what you do all day. What if I said that's tough? I haven't threatened anybody. I haven't told anybody to pull up. What African country is your wife from? Swaziland. And if you, for those of y'all who don't know where Swaziland is a special landlocked country within the borders of South Africa. And they still have a king. Yeah, Swaziland is a disgrace. Their king still parades. Their king still has this festival every year where the 15-year-olds parade around for him topless, and he chooses which ones he wants. Your wife must be beautiful. My nigga, you have no idea. Like, she's black as fuck. She's gorgeous. Body right. You know what I'm saying? She don't wear wigs. She likes black girl hairstyles. You know what I'm saying? The first time I went over to her apartment, she cooked for me and she wasn't even hungry. She just cooked and watched me eat it.
What the fuck? This dude, bro.
I remember when we was first dating. I told her, Golden, you are blocked. You can ask about my wife, asking if she wet. Boy, that's the problem.
That's what they do, bro. Again, you got a fan base based off of Fresh and Fit fans. They're going to ask that about your wife. You should have just kept silent about that and kept the conversation moving. But no, here you are just talking about your wife and where she's from to a bunch of niggas that are used to clowning women by super chatting them. And you're mad because one of them are saying, hey, is she wet? This guy, bro. And watch how the conversation just diverts to a whole Fresh and Fit and Saint the Center thing.
The American side. Rama, you are muted. Go ask about my wife, asking if she got a fatty. Y'all sound like them Fresh and Fit niggas, bro. If you watch the interview of mine, there was this white woman there. We always calm you down. There's this white woman there. She was talking about how her husband met her and blah 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 blah. They were talking about what it takes to keep a wife and shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, I appreciate the weed finance. That's love, my boy. Appreciate you. The first question out of their mouth was, how's the sex life? Nigga, why would you ask a married woman about her sex life?
Because it's their fan base. That's all they care about. Those little fucking dudes are horny, dog. That what do you expect? You go on Fresh and Fit as a woman, their fans are gonna ask you some weird shit. That's just who they are. They're the dudes that have fantasies, bro. They want to talk to women and they want to talk to them in the most raw way possible behind the screen. All right, what's the best way then behind the screen? And that's how they do it. So you gotta admit the fact that you're surprised by this kind of behavior coming from these people is it shouldn't be very surprising, bro.
I'll be back soon. Watch yourself on Crip. Tyrone, please stop saying on Crip, bro. I got a Crip homie in New York. You making them look bad. Crips are cool ass niggas, bro. Crips be cool as fuck. John Wick, your wife is tight. Oh my goodness. That's the problem with having a male following. Because women don't act weird like this. It's always weird ass men.
No, it's Fresh and Fit fan base that you leached off of. Let's not forget, you that's your fan base, bro. They put you on without having even trying to.
He's not saying hard R anymore. That's because we done talking about niggers.
Oh my God, bro.
We can talk about them some more if you like. I can go on and on about these niggers. All day, every day. Look, right across the street, right? Look. My apartment's right here. Okay? Across the street is an alley, and then down the street a little bit. So literally around the corner and 3 houses down. These niggers were having a house party. All day and night. The music was so loud. They hired a DJ. The music was so loud. It was bleeding through my apartment. Across the street. Right? I go outside after about 5 hours. It was during the daytime. I was giving it some grace because it was during the daytime. But 5 hours later, I was tired. Alright? So I went outside trying to catch one of them. Just to like have a regular adult conversation with their ass, right? I catch a 55, 60-year-old lady. I'm like, oh, alright, bet. I'll be able to talk to her. I was like, excuse me, miss, the music's been so loud for like the past 5 hours. I was just wondering, like, you know, how much longer it's gonna be? You know, what we got going on over there? I'm talking to her like she's an old lady. This bitch looked at me and said, it's gonna be 5 more hours. Bitch, you 60. You have no sense.
She trying to get her groove back, bro. We partying till the sun come up.
You're just a nigger.
Wow. Like, I mean, geez, bro. I mean, come on. Like, relax with that shit. Like, you're again, at this point, a lot of people are asking, like, because the chat were getting concerned. They're like, bro, you're dropping too many hard R's. And the thing is, he couldn't take a hint. He's that dumb. He couldn't take a hint. Like, they're trying to warn you, and you steady crashing out. They're like, yo, I don't think YouTube is vibing with this. I don't know if YouTube actively monitors. Like, I mean, I know they know if you're saying bad words and whatnot, right? But I don't know if they're actively monitoring it while you're live, right? But you keep dropping that, and people are like, yo, something's going to happen with this dude's stream, bro. We don't know what's going to happen. But, like, the way you talking, you going off the rails. Chill with that. Too many N-bombs.
Love what you do. Keep growing, keep preaching. I appreciate you, Mitch, but don't use my live as an opportunity to go to your white friends and be like, we can say nigger. You can't say nigger. I'm black. I can say whatever the fuck I want to when it comes to black people.
No. You honestly think after that fucking Uncle Ruckus tirade you went on, you could just come up here and say, hey, for the white folks who are watching me, because he started to get those people in his chat. Those, because again, when they see black faces dropping hard RM bombs, some of these alt dudes, they come in, they're like, ooh, another brother saying the one thing that we want to say, but we can't say. Go ahead, keep going, let the hate flow, right? They love that shit, and they started infiltrating this nigga's chat. They were like, oh yeah, because they were liking what he was saying, right? So he had to put a stop to it. Say, hey, hold up, wait. Listen, I see. So I'm starting to notice some of y'all in the chat. Just because I'm saying a hard R does not make me racist. I am black. I can say it. No, bro. It doesn't matter if you're black. That's not what they care about. Myron's black. They clearly know he's black. He says the hard R M-bomb all the time. It's not about you being black. It's about y'all saying this shit so much that it becomes normalized to the point that one of these guys can casually drop it and no one really bat an eye. Matter of fact, if you actually call them out, people call you out for trying to silence free speech. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, y'all just keep it going, bro. That's why all these guys, they're coming in. They're filtering. They're finding the black faces. That's what you are, bro. So you may be black, bro, but you just the face. They're looking for you. They're trying to basically come in here and say, just hey, let's get you to the Republican convention. We like what you have to say. Believe it or not, that's probably where he's going. The next RNC, bro. We're gonna see him out there. The single moms are a problem. Yes. Go ahead and buy my single. It's Now You're a Single Mom. My name is Brandon Jamal. I mean, think about it. They're on their way. So many people that spoke at the RNC, I'm just like, where did they find these niggas at? Are y'all desperate for celebrities? The fuck is going on here? Listen, don't worry. Y'all relax. Y'all are doing well in the polls. It's fine, okay? Y'all don't have to do all this extra shit with these cringe people. Like, it's not that deep.
I don't go to the Caucasian community talking shit about Caucasians. I don't go to the Asian community talking shit about Asians, all right? I just wanted to make that clear. To all my non-black folks in here, this does not give you an excuse. See, here's the thing. You're light-skinned. Only black people, and I mean only black people, will invalidate a man's blackness by referring to his skin tone.
Look at what you're doing, though. What the fuck? First of all, you're a black dude. Just people look at Al Sharpton weird, okay? And he's fully black. They just listen to the shit he says and say, "Do you sus? You just sus. We don't like you, but it is what it is, right?" You're the same way. Look at the shit that you're saying, bro. People are looking at you and saying, okay, this is sus, all right? And maybe it's because you don't believe that you're fully black. So they look for other things to point out, like the fact that you're light-skinned. So it could be a self-hate thing going on. They don't know. But you're saying, oh, it's only black people. Only black people that point out the race. No, it's not only black people that do that, bro. Like if you're from other cultures and you start behaving ways that are like taboo to them, they're gonna call you out. They say, hey, that's weird. You shouldn't be doing that. We even see this shit in the pill popping spaces, which all boys with the boys being boys shit, right? Y'all call each other out for doing such shit. yet the creators do such shit themselves. Okay, so again, this guy, bro, he doesn't get it. Just because you're black, like no, it doesn't make it okay to be dropping that, bro.
Why do you think other motherfuckers don't respect us, huh? You Dominican, be careful. No, nigga, both my parents are black. Now, I've had other races assume I'm not fully black because I'm so light-skinned. And then, after I tell them I'm fully black, they be like, oh.
Is this the colorism that the women were talking about? Why are we talking about this in men's spaces right now? I'm asking for a friend. Like, isn't this the colorism argument? I'm confused. What do we? Maybe I'm not making the right argument here. Chat, help me out, because this sounds so familiar.
Black people, on the other hand, seek to invalidate my blackness. Brandon, I'm gonna mute you. I don't fuck with guys who spam multiple comments. Except Tyrone, bitch. Tyrone, why would I pull up to you, bro? That's the thing about niggers. Niggers think other black people are supposed to engage in nigger activity just because you want them to. You want them to.
Bro, that shit sounds just like Myron. N-word activity, just like Myron, bro. Myron said those exact same words on Twitter. He said that, right? Because Myron is trying to make the distinction that the N-word is not a race thing. No, it's a behavior. It's a character, right? I mean, you could be a white and still be an N-word. Whatever that means, because it's a behavior according to Myron. Oh, you don't believe me? He actually said that. I'm not joking. We gonna play it. This stream is definitely getting demonetized, chat. I'm gonna just let y'all know that right now. But like, we just have to give y'all full context, okay? It's crazy.
See, Tyrone's nigger ass thinks that since he wants a confrontation, I have to have a confrontation. I've told niggas at work. I've told bitches at work. I remember this one time this bitch, she was like, let's go to the back and have a conversation. I said no. She said, what? I said, yes. Just because you want to have a conversation doesn't mean I have to engage in one with you. And I walked away from the bitch.
Like, that's a believable story. One time this bitch came up here. She wanted to have a conversation. Let's go to the back. And I said, no, bitch. I don't want to have a conversation with you. Why? Because I don't want to. What was the point of that story? Cool story, bro. You want a fucking cookie? Huh? What the fuck was that all about? Like, what was the meaning of that?
Jesus loves you. I know, my nigga. You ain't gotta tell me. Call the police on him. He's broken your luck. Okay. Call him. Call I've had, nope, both my parents are both black. I've had officers pull up on me outside of my crib in the car smoking. And they be like, what are you doing? And I simply say, I'm in the car smoking because my wife don't smoke. And even though she don't bitch at me for smoking in the house, because I would never marry a woman who would bitch at me for smoking, I'm considerate of my wife. So what I do is, from time to time, half the time, I come outside and smoke in the car. Why are you bitching at us? Because you're a bitch, and this is my life. I can talk about whatever the fuck I want to. I respond to the comments I want to respond to. Only the bitches in here feel like I'm bitching at them. The real ones, the supporters, they just in this motherfucker cracking up.
Yeah, and that's what's very concerning. You're dropping multiple hard R M-bombs, and half the chat were just cool with it. And most of them, they were claiming they were black. So it was just like, it was weird. It was weird, bro, because like, they'd be like, brother speaking the truth and whatnot. It's like, yeah, I'm not saying that some of the stuff he's not saying isn't facts. It's not like we haven't heard that argument before. He's not saying anything new. Again, he's adopting the pill-popping argument about women. You're not saying anything new. Y'all are just, no, you're just bastardizing it at this point and making it fit your narrative. And that's what he's doing, right? So again, this is how they sprinkle in that little bit of truth to get you agreeing with them. But that's the problem, because people are agreeing with them and forgetting the fact that he's actively normalizing just saying the hard R N-word. So, we're going to go at Myron for doing it, but we're going to let this nigga slide. Right? Wait. We're going to go at Myron for doing it, right? But we're going to let this guy slide. Nah, fam. That's not how that works. That's crazy.
Dang. Dub ZZZ Gaming, you commented a lot. And I wasn't going to hide your comments, but you keep spamming the same thing. So I had to motherfucker covered that. This motherfucker really just listened to everything I just said and said whipped. That's the problem with you manosphere, simp-ass, lame-ass niggas. You don't know what it means to be considerate of others. My wife is always considerate of me. I smoke in bed with her right beside me when I'm trying to go to sleep sometimes.
Okay, bro.
Every single day is different. You do realize that calling me a Karen is not disrespectful to me. I learned, so all the sound of black people in this chat right now, let me tell you something real. Happy wife, happy life? No. Happy spouse, happy house. We don't play that shit. Happy wife, happy life was invented by men to justify taking a wife's shit. I don't take my wife's shit. Just like I don't make her take my shit. I clean my shit up here, she cleans her shit up. But neither one of us are perfect, so sometimes we bleed on each other. But that's why you rely on who the person is. Here's the thing. When you evaluate someone's character and you love them for them, the times where they're not perfect, you overlook that shit. It don't matter because of who they actually are.
Congratulations. You learned what compromising means. Do you want a goddamn cookie? Again, this is how they get y'all. They don't say anything new. They don't say anything new. It's just the same regurgitated bullshit you can get from someone who's way more qualified than this loser. I mean, congratulations, bro. We talk about this all the time. It's called compromising. It's the pill poppers that don't believe in compromising in a relationship. That's why they're chasing around 15-year-olds in Romania, because they don't believe in compromise, right? I mean, that's what it is. So again, you're not saying anything new. It doesn't justify you dropping the hard R N-bombs, bro. You're crazy.
I respect you, big dog. You stood on business through all the hate and BS platforms that tried you. I have an impediment too. You inspire us. You inspire us to keep creating and pushing. Love, my boy. House of Dion Entertainment. Hit me up on you say entertainment. That means you probably be like, I don't know if you have a channel that like does things, or you make music, or you funny or whatever. But hit up my email, bro. We'll collab. And you know, people like to get on my lives and shit, and these days and say, where did the stutter go? I'm really good at getting better at stuff. Okay, so the first time in my life that I had somebody not give me grace about having a stutter was the Satan Center podcast.
Yo, let it go, bro. Let it go. You embarrassed yourself on Satan Center's podcast. Of all people, by the way. Let it go. Just again, you're the one who, wait, chat, wasn't he the one that brought up the fact that he had a stuttering problem? All right, no, chat, I have a stuttering problem. You can go through every single one of my lives. I stutter a lot, okay? It is what it is, bro. I speak 2 different languages. It is what it is, bro. So again, this guy, he talks better than me, but then complains and cries about a stuttering issue people barely notice until he points it out, right? And then watch him go into this little fucking tirade on like what you should do when you realize your kids have stuttering problems, right? And the reason why I find this hilarious, because what was he just getting done criticizing about the N-word community, right? How the N-word community, the youth, don't want to make it out because they want to focus on rapping, right? That's what he said earlier. So watch what he says, or what he encourages young children to do when they have stuttering problems. This guy's a joke. He's a fucking joke. Yo, shout out to Bud Deep with the 2. Could Brandon J be autistic? Maybe. We don't know, bro. This guy has problems.
All right? Because when I was a boy, my stutter used to be terrible. But that's part of the reason why my vocabulary is so good. Because I used to have to know synonyms. I couldn't get words out. I got better with my stutter as a boy, self-consciously. I didn't even know that I was doing it, bro. If you have a child with a stutter, make them memorize their favorite songs, their favorite rap bars, rhythm for rhythm, bar for bar. You know a child's mind is strong. A child's mind is really strong. And I've always loved bars, alright? So I used to memorize verses. I still do to this day. I memorize verses that I like a kid. Like I can't help it. I love bars.
Okay, so they could read a book. They could read out loud, right? They can go to speech therapy. A child has all these other avenues open to them if they have speech problems. They don't have to memorize their favorite rap lyric. I mean, they could. I'm not saying you're wrong there, but why is that the first thing you thought about? Why didn't you just say, hey, go read a book out loud to your parents? You got a speech problem? Go ahead and read a book out loud and then help your mom and help you enunciate things better, right? I don't know. There are different ways you can go at it, but you pointed to the one way you've been criticizing the N-word community, according to you, for not you making out a hood for. That's crazy, bro. Like, that's crazy, because that wouldn't be my first thing. Hey, if you got a stuttering problem, okay, read a book out loud. Read out loud. Read out loud. I don't know. That's the first thing I would come to, or go take a speech therapy course. I don't know. There are lots of things. There are even things online you can take that can help you, that kids can take right now, right? There are a bunch of like ESL classes that are embedded in public schools or colleges or things like that, right? They have certain functions for this. So you're not saying anything new, bro. You sounding crazy.
Good. I love words and shit, right? Memorizing those bars rhythm for rhythm over and over again helped me get over my stutter. I just remember one day I was thinking about it as a teenager, because like unfortunately my parents didn't help me. Like my mom and my stepdad growing up, they didn't really give me guidance. They just allowed me to be and punished me when I was wrong. Just think about that. But when I was about 14, 15, I was stuttering a little bit during a conversation, and I told somebody, my bad, I have a stutter. And they were like, wow, I never noticed that before. And it just washed over me how much better my speech had gotten since I was a boy, because I never really thought about it. You understand what I'm saying? And I thought about, wow.
Yeah, that's why most people don't notice it until you start crying about it. That's why, like, I think he's making that shit up. Like, honestly, I think, like, part of me thinks he's just making that shit up, because whenever somebody calls out his stuttering, that's what he remembers. He's got a stuttering problem, right? It's like, bro, stop. Again, like, no one notices it. For the longest time, we've been looking for your stuttering problem. We haven't found it. You got way better speech patterns than most people out here. All right, until people pointing out, you don't even notice, right? That's what we're saying. You're complaining about things that aren't even really a big deal, right? You're way ahead than most other people, and it seems like, based on how you're talking right now, on a certain level, you're aware of that, right? You're aware that you're progressing, you're getting ahead. So why come on Saint the Sinner stream and cry about that being an issue? Why couldn't that be a source of strength? It seemed like you're just using the stuttering thing to us like a form of attention grabbing. That's what it seemed like to us. Because it was something that you truly, this was something that was, you'd be talking about that with pride instead of crying about it. Most people are coming at me because I stutter. No, you'd be like, hey, I used to have a stuttering problem. You be talking like, listen, if you were proud of your stuttering problem, right, you would be talking to Saint the Sinner how you talking right now. You wouldn't have been crying up there. But you went to another nigga's fucking live stream, all right, and cried about a problem that you've already turned into a strength of yours. This is attention grabbing, and you're acting like we can't see what's going on. You're a clown, bro. Like, this is crazy.
How did I get better? And then I thought about that little boy who would be on the bus like this on the window. Nate Dogg and Warren G about to regulate. Like, that's the first song that I can remember. That's the first song that I can remember memorizing. Like, I don't remember that song bar for bar anymore. I had to listen to it a couple times. But that's the first song that I remember memorizing bar for bar. And I remember I was rapping that shit to myself like this, and there was some girl who she reached over to the seat in front of me, and she was like, Nate Dogg and Warren G. That's what she said. I was wondering what you was rapping the whole time. That's my shit. And it wasn't like I had a crush on her or anything, but that was just the one time anybody ever caught me and said something to me. So I told you that long story to tell you, if you have a son or a daughter with a stutter, make them memorize their favorite rap songs.
Memorize their favorite rap song, nigga. You can't even memorize your favorite book, nigga. Get a book, read a book. You're 40 years old and you still think you can make it out the hood rapping. All right, you're not making it out with the Single Mama song, bro. It's not working. All right, you've been trying to rap since you were a kid. Now you're trying to rap till you're 40. It's not working. How about you take your own advice and go start selling life insurance or some shit? I don't know. Like, you out here just talk about memorizing. Go read a book, bro. Like, what are we talking about? Get out of here with this shit. Like rap. What are we talking about? Like, the rap that kids are growing up with today is trash. Like most of it right now, it's not good. The lyrics are ass and just not something you want your kids memorizing in the first place. So kids growing up today watching you say, yeah, memorize your favorite rap lyrics, right? It's like, what? So they're going to go, do you see what's out there right now? It's not good shit. Most people right now are complaining how the music is destroying the minds of people right now. And that's the same kind of music you want them to start memorizing. What you want to memorize is they got to stutter. Their favorite drill rap, huh? Pulling up on their favorite app. Is that what you want them memorizing when they got a stuttering problem? I mean, listen to the garbage you're saying. Go read a fucking book out loud. I don't care. You sound crazy, bro.
It will help. It will help without them knowing it'll help because it's their favorite rap song. They will want to memorize that shit. You see what I'm saying? Like telling a kid, this is the thing about raising kids and actually helping kids. Appreciate you, House of Dion. You tell me I'm not melodies and everything. Facts. Facts. Here's the thing about helping kids. If there are any teachers in here or people who help kids for a living, I'm better at helping kids than you. Do you know why? I respect them at their age level, and I talk to them in a way that's receptive to their ears.
So have them go read poetry. That's essentially what rap is. That's the soul of rap, poetry. So have them go and study the source. And who knows what kind of beautiful art they can come up with instead of this lazy fucking drill shit we got nowadays. All right? That's what I would have. So I would have them read poetry, right? If you have a stuttering problem, go to spoken word. Like, I'm sure they're like after school programs that got spoken words in schools or something like that. Go do a spoken word program, bro. Like, you'll have people reading poems and being able to express themselves on the mic. They can combat two things at once: their anxiety in terms of speaking in front of people, public speaking, and they'd be able to work on their speech problem and enunciating problem because they're reading poetry. There are multiple things out there, bro. Like, again, he thinks he's saying anything new. And, like, the one thing you're neglecting to ask yourself is, after the shit you just got done saying, why should anyone take you seriously? No, seriously. Like, why would anyone look at you and say, okay, I guess I see what he's saying. He might be onto something. Why should they take you seriously, bro? Like, this is clownish.
You can have all the good game in the world for a kid. If you don't say it in a way that resonates with them, it doesn't matter. And I'm not telling you what's right. I'm telling you what's real. So if you really want to help a 15-year-old, 16-year-old, 17-year-old, you can't make them meet you at your 35-year-old speech. You got to come to them. Helping kids. You see, this is how I always know Saint and Sinner, cult follower. Cause look, y'all, Chad, I'm asking y'all some real ass shit. What kind of person is gonna talk shit to me for being a single man, adopting a 4-year-old overnight, and only being able to last 3 months?
Yeah, I think a lot of people will clown you for that, because the way you talking, like on social media, you talking like, oh, I had to take care of this child for so long. You lasted 3 months. There are people right now who are taking care of kids longer than that, who are not even their responsibilities, bro. So what you did wasn't even a feat. 3 months it's like, bro, get out of here, right? Like, that's what is that a summer? Is that a school summer, right? Is that what it is? 3 months? Oh, you held her over from what? June to August. Is that what it is? Relax, bro. It's not. You didn't do much. That's why people are clowning you. And what's worse is Saint the Sinner, he exposed it. Okay, bro, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. You embarrassed yourself, okay? He's still salty about that stream, bro. Yo, chat, you could tell that stream is still irking at him, bro. Because, again, you crashed out in the worst way possible to the worst possible person. We clowning for a reason, bro. Like, this guy is, like, literally pretty much a sleazy, glizzy demon walking around the earth right now. That's why we call him out. And you decided to willingly go on his show and cry. That's what you did. You exposed yourself. And then what do you think? You thought you were going to try to get at him, thinking he's not going to try to go deeper, right? We've been battling that nigga for years. You don't think we know what he's capable of? You don't think he will grab your sister and try to do something with it? You're crazy. We found out. Listen, you did this to yourself. You shouldn't have went on nigga stream, but you did, and then you fucked yourself over with. It is what it is. It's just like, just let it go. You lost. Take the L, move on. Okay, it is what the fuck it is. Maybe you do your research, all right? Maybe find his auntie. She's got some stories to tell about this nigga. Oh boy, you'd be surprised. But first, we got to get through that body cam. Oh yeah. Hey, stream coming soon, bro.
Not to mention, I only lasted 3 months because my sister, who I was doing it for, was ungrateful. The niece who I was doing it for was ungrateful. And babysitting was falling through every week. So what kind of bitch-made ass person do you have to be on the inside to try to come for me for being like, you only lasted 3 months? That was the most noble thing I have ever done. And no one will ever make me feel bad for it. You can't make me feel bad for it. It's impossible. Because I tried my mightiest, and then some. If there's one thing in my life that I feel very good about what I did, it is that. I tried, do you think about this shit, y'all? My sister, how many siblings does she have? Let me see. Siblings that have children. She got at least siblings. She got at least 7 siblings. With kids. And when I say siblings, I mean people who she calls brother, sister. And 2 of my siblings. And all these people with kids were like, nah, I'm cool on shorty. I'm cool on shorty. Exactly. A sibling with children should have taken that child. Because like they say in Spanish, donde comen 5, comen 6.
No, that just means the whole family is dysfunctional. So you're talking about in your whole household, no one was capable of taking care of a 4-month-old child. No one was capable of that. That is not good. That is not good at all. I know if I fall hard times, I know like my family's got me. Like they're like, not saying that we want to burden them, but like they got me, right? So that's not. That means the foundation you grew up in was not the greatest, bro. Like, again, so like, it's funny how you're making a bag off of clowning single mothers, yet you're coming from that exact same environment. Like, you should be talking about the realities of that shit instead of like joking about it and try to make a bag off of other people's shit. You went through shit. No one in your family was capable of taking care of a 4-month-old child because your sister lost custody of her. You couldn't do it for 3. That's crazy, bro. That shows you how like the black family is not as united as you think. And it's not even just the black family. Family at large is in trouble in the Western countries. Like most people, if you can't take care of a 4-month-old family member, that's crazy. Like, yo, I can't imagine that. No. If that ever happened to one of my siblings, no, the kid stays with us. No. I don't. No, hell no. What the state? Hell no. Hey, state Guinea. Come, bring her here. Where you are coming to like, bro. I don't know. I'm very big on family. Hell no. I ain't gonna let my kid go to the hell no. Nephew, niece, whatever it is, bro. That's crazy. Nobody in your family was capable of that. This is dysfunction. This is not good. You shouldn't even be airing this out right now in public.
6 can eat. Where 5 can eat, 6 can eat. All my siblings are half siblings or step siblings, but I called their dad for 21 years. You know what I'm saying? So but he was married to my mom for like 13, 14 years or whatever. I wasn't gonna call you dad for 14 years. Call all these my siblings for 14 years. And then once they get a divorce, all of a sudden you just not my sibling no more. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, as a Fresh and Fit fan, I was excited finally seeing you get on there. I thought it would be great synergy, but it was objectively messed up how they handled it. Shaking my head, Fresh and Fit were wrong. They were, bro. Like if you watch Fresh and Fit, you know for a fact, they were fans of me. If you watch Fresh and Fit and you absorb my content, no Diddy, you know for a fact, they were fans of me.
Bro, let it go. Yeah, they were fans of you, bro. You crashed out on their show. Let it go, bro.
Not the other way around. I'm gonna say that shit again. I don't give a fuck how many followers and fans they got. They were fans of me, nigga. Not the other way around. For weeks, they played my song. For weeks. They had... Hold on, Alita. Walk it back. Come here now. They were fans of me, not the other way around. And the proof is in the pudding. For 6 weeks, they played my song on their show. I didn't make content about them for 6 weeks. They put me on their soundboard. I didn't put any of them on my soundboards to use in my songs for editing or nothing. Then they started using Pampers on their show. You know whose sauce that is? More importantly, they didn't even have me on the show. I was in Miami. And they sprinkled me in there with the women. And then, they didn't even give me the same introduction they gave the women. After telling me backstage that I was the guest of honor, and Fresh told me 4 times that I saved his life.
He got the Fresh and Fit Hail Mary treatment, bro. He got the he got the Hail Mary, bro. Hey, you saved my life, Brandon. You really saved my life, bro. yeah, go out there. You're the guest of honor, bro. They really threw a Hail Mary, you dumbass, and you bought it, bro. You thought you thought they were your friends, bro. They not your friends, bro. They played you. They got you in there just like they did them OnlyFans thoughts, bro. You was a bitch and it's verified. Oh my God. Just hold the L, bro. It is what it is. Let us go. Let it go.
And then, I called that woman a bitch 49 times. And nobody did anything but laugh. Nobody told me to calm down or nothing. I was enjoying myself. Having a ball. And then, once I questioned the structure of their whack-ass podcast, because mind you, I'm so humble, it took me 2 hours to realize they spent the entire time talking to this bimbo on my left. And they called me the guest of honor, but didn't even ask me shit about me. That's how happy I was to be there. It took me a whole 2 hours to realize that they didn't ask me, the guest of honor, shit about me. So that's when I very disrespectfully asked, yo, we here for me and bro or these bitches? They told me to shut up, so I left.
You got played, bro. You got played like one of Fresh's thoughts. That's what you got, bro. Hey, you didn't even get a Rolex out of that. That's even worse. you got played with no Rolex. At least, I mean, them bitches, they handing that out 5 bands a pop, bro. You couldn't even score that, bro. Oh, no, bro. You thought they were your friends. These niggas thought they played you, bro. See, this is what even Charleston White said about Fresh and Fit. And Charleston White, I think he says some things that kind of make sense, but he's also deplorable as fuck. Okay, because I think that there's other things that are just weird, bro. But again, he said this about Fresh and Fit, right? He said that these dudes don't pay. They're cheap as fuck. Okay, they will find a way to finesse you. That's just how they work. If someone who's as deplorable and grimy as Charleston White is say, yeah, Fresh and Fit, and that nigga Anton, they're just horrible people. It's pretty bad. Come on, you know it's bad when they're doing that, right? Because again, you should have known. You should have known. So Fresh and Fit, you mean to tell me they got you on their podcast for free? You didn't charge them nothing. I mean, they wouldn't do this to anybody else. They could have paid you, but you went on there for free and you willingly, literally gave them content because you crashed out on their show, right? And all of that was for free. You're a clown. Like, again, that's why you still here crying about it. Just let it go. Let it go. Like, let it go, bro. It's okay. It's okay. Just take the L, and work on emotionally maturing next time. I mean, that's just what it is. We grow from this stuff. We're adults, right? You're almost 40, right? You get this stuff, right? I mean, you're not a young guy anymore. We grow out of this. But come on, bro. You did that to yourself.
And then, months later, appreciate you, House of Diara. Months later, you moist ass niggas still be coming to my live talking shit. You do realize that I don't go on their lives commenting. I don't comment on their videos. I don't care. Y'all the ones who be bringing that shit to my shit every time.
That's how they are, bro. That's how Fresh and Fit are. I mean, not Fresh and Fit, the fans are. They do. Bro, they hate me. And I don't blame them for it. They hate me and they love me at the same time, right? Because a lot of them, they'll come in your comment section. They'll watch your streams, right? They'll watch your streams because, you know, they love seeing Fresh and Fit get clowned. Believe it or not, Fresh and Fit fans, no one else loves seeing them get clowned than their own fans. That's why Fresh and Fit, they hate their fans, especially Myron. Myron will tell you, like, you can see the hatred and disdain, just the pure disdain he has for his audience. But he has to keep the money train going because the same people he hates, they also hate him, but they watch him anyways. And he knows that they're the money makers. So again, it is what it is. Like, Fresh and Fit fans, you built a platform off of their base. Okay, they're gonna be there. They're going to clown you. No matter what, they're not going to go away. So you just have to learn how to just ignore them. Just let them, they'll fizzle out or they'll just steady watching your shit. It is what it is. Just leave alone. But to have the result to then drop in hard RN bombs and just going off on this weird, sassy-ass tangent, they know they can get you. Now, what happens every single time you're going to go live? Every single time you drop a video, you don't think they're going to be there watching, waiting for you to crash out again, crash out Brandon. You are truly living up to your name, crash out Brandon. Okay, you got to stop this. This right here is just not it, bro.
Your moist ass, your moist fam. If you can find, I'll give somebody $500 right now. If you can find a comment of mine on a Satan Center video or a Fresh and Fit video in the past couple of months.
Bro, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you go. I don't go in my haters comment section. You will never see me in there. I don't go in their live streams. I don't want to. The only time I would go in there is if I actually have questions. If I'm actually, because it's been a minute since we've been like really done a thorough investigation on somebody, right? It's been a minute, right? We've had files on people, but we haven't really actively gone after anybody else, right? But like, unless I'm actually looking at your shit, you will never catch me in your chat, right? Unless I'll come in there if I'm not super chatting because I like to show the love. Like, I'll go to your streams if I fuck with you, I'll throw a super chat in there, say my piece, and I'll leave, right? I don't sit there and troll people's chats or whatever it is. But again, just because you don't do that doesn't mean the Fresh and Fit fans aren't going to do that to you. It is what it is, bro. All right. Again, you don't have to be in all these haters' comment sections for them to be in yours. They're going to be in yours. It is what it is, bro. And just keep doing what you're doing. Don't be in there. You don't have to be in there commenting, right? You don't have to be in there saying anything. Just leave it alone. But you have to see, true maturity comes with understanding that it's going to happen to you regardless of what you do, right? So you can compare this guy who's trolling you in your chat right now to yourself, but he's not you. You're not going to go in other people's chat trolling. It's not going to stop them. These are pill poppers. They're a different breed of people.
Your moist fam. Incredibly moist fam.
Yo, chat, this whole, like, me recording this, it was sped up like 1.5x, bro. Like, just imagine what the normal stream was. It was painful. Just, again, like, this kind of streaming is just the laziest form of streaming because it's just dudes out there with their cameras on their phones, sitting in their cars, and then just reacting to their fans. That's all they're doing, bro. Like, what is this?
Oh, look at this moist man. Do you know how moist you have to be to come to a man's live to call him gay? Like, why are you... I know why you're upset. Because you're so moist. You have one of three problems, if not all three, okay? You wake up to a wet spot every morning because you're moist. That's gotta be tough.
Hey, yo, pause. bro. I'm gonna have to have you hit pause on that. You're gonna have to hit pause on that, bro. Like, yo, that's crazy. That was just a wild statement, dog.
You gotta change your sheets every day.
What?
Because of the wet spot that you wake up to. Because you're moist. So you either have so many sheets, or you do laundry every other day, or you sleep on plastic because you know the moisture.
Why are you thinking about moist dudes, bro? This is such a, like, what the fuck? This dude just sitting here casual. He high as fuck, casually describing moist guys. And he's literally imagining a guy moist. Bro, this is like, yo, pause, no diddy, dog. Like, yo, this is wild. Lay off the weed, bro. You cannot handle it clearly. Oh,
so you're cranky every day because of all of the extra work you have to do. Because you're moist, fam. Let me ask you a question. Hey, yo, Cosmo. I'm a heterosexual male. I'm a heterosexual, all right? I don't know.
Thank you for restating that. It's like we didn't know you were heterosexual before, but now we do for you because you said that, right? Who's that dude that was on Adam 22's show? That dude who was like, I'm ahead of the sexuals. I'm ahead of the sexuals. Y'all know what I'm talking? Oh no. Hold up. FYB. Yeah. Hold on. Chat. Listen. That you know what it just reminded of what he just said. Hold up. What he just said. Hold up, chat. Let me find that real quick. Hold up. Watch this, chat. This is what it reminded me of right here.
If you my friend, bro, you just gonna be real, fo. You ain't. First of all, me being friends with Remo, I would assume you what's the opposite of homosexual?
Heterosexual.
I would assume his ass is a homosexual, and he different. So if he was not a homosexual,
you gotta say heterosexual.
A heterosexual. So if he was a heterosexuals, bro,
I'm sorry, bro. I just had to do a detour. I'm a heterosexual.
I don't know what it means for somebody to look gay. Unless they're walking around like looking like a girl on purpose. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the South. There's plenty of actual feminine men. You know what I'm saying? So I never wonder if a man is gay or something, okay? I've never thought about calling a man gay as an insult. More importantly, I don't make sexual content. So the fact that you bring a question of sexuality to my channel really tells us who you are on the inside. You got some tormented demons in here. Maybe you were touched as a boy. You know what I'm saying? Because once again, I don't make sexual content. I make people laugh. So the fact that you bring sexuality,
bro, you haven't done anything since you're single. Bro, you are living up to the definition of a one-hit wonder. You need to do another song, and it needs to go as viral and even more viral than your hit single. Because if it doesn't, you're washed up. I'm like, who's that guy? Designer. You're gonna be just like Designer, bro. And honestly, Designer's actually cold. He's talented. I actually personally think Designer's talented. If you guys don't know who Designer is, that's the guy that did the Panda song. That everybody, when they heard it, they're like, this might be a one-hit wonder, right? And to be fair, nigga's talented, but the thing is, it's just that song, it was just, it just hit at a time, at a place, during a time frame where it just needed to be at, right? Same thing with his music, right? So if you don't do anything beyond Now You a Single Mama, this is it, bro. There's nothing else, right? So you're gonna have to figure out this YouTube shit for real, bro, because you're not making it in music. You're not making it out the hood with this one, bro. It's not happening for you.
To a non-sexual place. That comes from within. How do I fuel trolls? What do they get? Like, let's say I'm a troll, right? And somebody recognized me. Yeah, they saw my comment and they commented on me. How was my life better? So you're saying I'm fueling the trolls? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fueling them with their negativity that's aging them?
No, when you respond to every comment, yeah, that's what they mean. You're not getting it, you moron. When you respond to each and every one of those comments and you respond to them aggressively by dropping the hard N-bombs, you're feeding the trolls, bro. For all we know, those guys they're not even black. It could just be a bunch of dudes now knowing they can fuck with you and get you to say the hard N-bombs because, you know, they can just troll you a little bit. Again, you're not understanding. You don't have to respond to every single comment, bro. The fact that you're doing that, you're triggered. That this is bad. You're crashing out and you don't even realize it. Crash out, Brandon.
Let me tell you something real. There is nobody who is a troll who looks in the mirror and thinks they look good. There's not one. There's not one. Not one of you people who's in my comments talking shit. Not a one of y'all look in the mirror and think y'all look good. Not one. Because if you thought you looked good, if you felt really positive about yourself, you wouldn't be in a man's life you didn't like. You'd be in someone's life who you do like.
No, that's not how that works. People love drama. As a matter of fact, our brains are wired for that type of shit, bro. It is what it is. So no matter what, people are going to watch you because they know you're Crash Out Brandon. They know when they come to your stream, they're going to see this. And this is way more entertaining than watching a 30-minute segment on Hulu, okay? It's just watching you crash out the usual way is way more entertaining than that. So people would literally just come see this. Like, sometimes YouTube is just better than fucking some of these streaming platforms, right? Some of the channels out here. It just is what it is, bro. So people will literally, if they don't like you, they will come here and watch you just to see if you're going to crash out. And you're doing that in spades, bro.
Why do you insult people's mothers? Because they insult themselves. Like, if you notice, there's a general theme of the women who I stitch in my videos. It's either the front camera crying and music and they posting it, or it's the ones who get online and complain about how difficult their lives are as single mothers. Or it's the ones who purposely had a baby by a man who said they didn't want to have a baby. And now you're complaining about this man being a deadbeat. No shit, bitch. I'm purposely not going to read your comment because you said, let me clear this up. You're not important. All I saw was, let me clear this up. I'm not.
And you still read the comment. Like, geez, this guy, he doesn't get it, bro. I don't think he gets it.
I gotta read that shit, nigga. Fuck out of here. Who the fuck you think you are? Let me clear this up real quick. Get your ass up. I have a stutter. That's why I can't freestyle. That is facts. But yeah, though, since everybody likes to talk about, like, here's the thing. Look at y'all. I'm just gonna let y'all. Am I bald? No. Black people, we gotta figure out what this is. I've had these since I was 7.
No, it means your hair's thinning, bro. Hey, nothing wrong with get one of them Donovan Sharp paint on hairline thing, bro. It works. I got that same shit too. I know my forehead big as shit. I got a big ass forehead, chat. It is what it is. But I get it. You're just thinning. It is. You get older. You're 40. You're 40, bro. It's okay. Just it looks good. It looks fine. It looks decent, bro. Relax. All right. It is what it is. It's not a black people thing.
17. I don't know what this is. I pray to God I don't pass this shit on to my son whenever I have kids. Because like black folks, you know, it's a couple of us real unfortunate brothers who be having these. Yep, it's like lack of hair right there, but it's not where your hairline stops. It's like a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's somebody say my hairline's the same way. Yeah, man. It's been like that since I was a teenager, bro. It's just tragic. No, that's a Dominican people hairline. Hey, man, exactly why I have dreads. Funny as hell. Bro, you Dominican. Bro, I am black. Man, there we go.
I mean, just look at this. This is a stream. This is him streaming. Just smoking and reading comments. This is what you call talent? Just smoking. Bro, what am I watching?
I was not trying to insult you. I'm gay. I was stating my opinion. And yeah, I was sexually assaulted when I was younger. So sorry if I came off as rude. You didn't come off as rude. You were fucking rude. You're rude. I'm gonna tell all you gay niggas something. Right the fuck now. This is how all of us straight men feel. You're rude as fuck.
What? What? This is the same guy that just got done saying, hey, straight men, I'm a heterosexual man, and I don't care what gay people are doing. All right. I'm not gonna sit there and talk about gay people. And then in the same breath, turns around. Okay, all right, this is what we don't stand about you gay people out there, okay? Oh my goodness, bro. It's like, y'all, like, this is why you shouldn't do long form content, bro. I don't think you're good at this. Like, you don't get it.
If you ever tell a straight man anything that you think he's gay, it's fucking rude and you know it. And then you have the nerve to tell a straight man he's gay.
What?
If you want to whoop your ass.
Who are you talking to? I've never had a conversation like this with a gay person at all in my life, bro. Like, most gay people are just cool. That it. They're not just sitting there trying to, like, again, you live on Twitter, bro. Relax. Like, this is insane. Like, was somebody hitting on you that hard? Huh? Some booty warrior shit? Is that what it was? Like, where are you getting this scenario from? Like, this is not a normal occurrence, bro.
Now, that's how I used to feel when I was like 14, 15, and I realized that, you know, just because a man is gay does not mean he's not a bitch nigga. So a bitch nigga is gonna use a bitch nigga tactic no matter what, right? So lots of gay men who happen to be bitch niggas simultaneously, they try to pick at a straight man because they're attracted to him.
I'm so confused. Was somebody coming at you? Did somebody say, oh, hey, Brandon, all right. Like, wait, what? It's like he's reminiscing a story or something. Where did this even come from? Like, how are we in this? How did we even get to this conversation, bro? Now we're just going at gays. Like, what type of stream is this? We're just talking about multiple different things here. And honestly, chat, this is where his stream started to, like, it started to really go, like, haywire, right? Because, like, the quality just slowly started to, like, degrade over time, right? And I don't know if listen, I'm not saying there's a gay mafia or anything out there running YouTube streams. I'm not even going to go in there. But, like, listen, his stream started acting crazy. The moment he got on that shit, bro, his streams were going crazy. Like, you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. I'm not joking. Like, I was recording this shit because I'm like, I can't believe this dude is going crazy like this, right? And then all of a sudden, the stream goes out. The stream goes out. And those of you guys who watched it live, y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Something weird happened to the stream. But you cannot be surprised. Just look at the way he's talking, bro.
It makes you rude. It makes you a weirdo. It makes you a disgrace to your community. And for the regular gays, I would like to know, when are y'all gonna start calling out these creepy ass, sex offender ass gay niggas?
We do. That's why we call out Andrew Tate. Like, come on, bro.
Like, do you know how many women I've been attracted to in my life that did not want me? So I left them alone. Let me tell you something, Mr. Gay Man. Straight men don't want you. So leave us alone. I don't care what type of mannerisms you observe that make you think, maybe I could try him.
I don't know what kind of mannerisms you observe to make you think you can try him. What are you describing here? What are you describing your mannerisms? Did people look at your sassy ass mannerisms and say, he might play for the same team? I bet that's what happened, chat. I bet that's what happened. They saw him talking to his girl, right, or his wife or whatever, right, and then they thought he was a gay best friend, and somebody came and hit on him in front of his girl. That's the only way because this scenario is too specific. What is he talking about, bro? Like, yeah, your mannerisms are sus, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it is zesty as hell, but I don't think you're gay. I just think it's just a very sus mannerism. But like, I mean, apparently it's good enough to fool gay guys. So bottoms up, bro. Oh, yo. Hey, yo, pause.
Don't try him. Don't you have a... I'm going to say it in terms you understand. Don't you have a whole community? Don't you have a whole community?
Look how he clapping his hands. And then he gonna wonder why, like, gay men look at his mannerisms and then approach him. Now, we don't know if he's talking about himself. This scenario is just out of nowhere. It's out of left field. I don't know what scenario he's describing. But, like, I'm looking at your mannerisms, dog, and, like, I'm like, yeah, yo, what is this? Come on, bro. Come on. Fuck, bro. I can't do this shit, bro. Like, these guys, like, what about, like, chat? Like, yo, this shit is such, oh my God, like, these guys are such brain rot. Like, what the fuck am I watching, bro? Look at this.
I don't care what you observe about a straight man that might make you think maybe I could try him. I don't care what you think in your perverted ass mind. And I don't care how attracted you are to him. If a man says he's straight, you don't get to try to poke holes in his sexuality.
What is happening? What are you describing, dude? I have never. Okay, I'm comparing. Like, okay, I've never had this there. I'm not saying that most straight guys have not had gay dudes hit on them. I don't know. It's never happened to me. But like, damn, bro. Like, what are you describing? What scenario is this, bro? Like, I'm so confused. Like, this was completely out of left field, chat. I don't know what he's talking about, but it seems very specific.
Because you get moist between the butt cheeks when you look at him.
What?
And yes, I speak for every straight man in America.
No,
because we.
Nah, hell, hey, listen. He don't speak for me. You don't. Hey, as a straight man in America, I don't know this nigga. Y'all can have him. I don't know what kind of straight delegation he speaks for. He don't speak for my delegation. I don't. We don't talk like this. We don't talk like this. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, he don't speak for us, man. I don't know what man he talking about here. Maybe y'all pill popping niggas out here. He don't speak for me. Nah, hell no. You speak for yourself and yourself only. I don't know what experience you're describing. I can't even relate to that shit, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's why we just out here, bro. Like, this is weird.
We are tired of being harassed and not being able to say nothing to you.
What?
Fuck you.
What? Hey, you don't speak for us, bro. We not. Like, what the fuck? I'm so, bro. Yo, his stream started acting mad weird, bro. I was like, yo, what is he describing? You're not speaking for any straight guy, bro, because like this is not an epidemic that's happening. This is not what most straight men in the world are complaining about. Okay, so you don't speak for most straight men. I don't know what experiences you're having or where you're going that a bunch of gay dudes are hitting on you enough for you to come out here and say this. You're not like. I mean, what is this? Like, honestly, if he's not speaking for experience, chat, what in the guy's name is this?
Oh, my mama.
Oh, my mama.
Because here's the thing. I'm going to call you a creep.
I'm going to call
And just because you say, oh, you're only offended because you got some questions. No, I'm offended because fuck you.
What? What is he talking? I'm gonna call you a creep. Oh, you're hitting on me, you creep. What are you talking about, bro? This is too specific, bro. The stream was going wild, bro. Like, even the chat was like wilding out on this. This is weird, bro. Like, hey, yo, you're getting way too specific with this. Like, what get it off your chest. Did somebody hit on you and you didn't like it? Is that what this is? And you're just trying to tell us, like, I'm not understanding where you're going with this, bro, because you mad inconsistent here.
I don't get to hit on lesbians after they tell me they're lesbians. When a lesbian tells me she's a lesbian, I can't look at this fine-ass lesbian and be like, nah, she just ain't had the right dick. I don't get to do that. What? So how about you keep your community in your community, my nigga?
Nah, he got pressed. Nah, he got pressed on some booty warrior shit, bro. Nah, you can't tell me. You can't tell me after like this is not a guy who wasn't walking down a dark alley and you got Bubba from the block pulling up on him. Hey, bro, I like your socks. Yo, somebody this dude. Stop! I'm not gay. My booty is mine. It belongs to me. You cannot have my booty. Is that what happened, Brandon? Is that somebody came and took your cheeks? Well, like, what are you complaining about? Like, this is not an issue most straight men deal with in the real world. They're trying to figure out how to deal with their life, bro. Okay, that, bro. This is you're just bringing up an argument that don't need to be there. And again, you got to be careful, bro, because like again, chat. His channel got funky after this. Like, at least the stream did, right? So, like, you don't know. Like, this whole like YouTube might not be okay with what you're saying, bro. So you just got to be careful what you're doing, bro. I won't be surprised. Like, listen, I know, rapping and whatnot is how you want to make it, but putting your channel in jeopardy by doing this hard R-N-bomb, and then you're going off at women, now you're going off at gays. Like, you're setting yourself up to be the next Sneeko. It's not going to end up well, bro.
And I'm in need for my regular, normal, ubiquitous community members to start checking their ass.
Now he wants women to check the gay men hitting on men. Like, what? This is a guy who just built a career clowning single mothers. You don't think the womanhood are gonna come together and say, what? Now you want us to protect you from gay men? Bro, get the fuck out of here. You're not making sense with this argument, bro. What are you doing?
It's not a hate crime. If you're harassing a straight man as a gay man and he tells you to leave him alone and you don't, and then you wake up somewhere.
Hey, yo, chat. I'm done laughing. He might actually be describing a moment here, bro. What do you mean? And then you wake up somewhere. Where did you wake up? What are you talking about? Like, honestly, chat, I'm actually starting to get nervous. What, bro? Did something happen? Are you trying to tell us something here? I'm actually genuinely serious. I'm like, that's weird. What do you mean? And then you wake up somewhere. Like, either something happened to you or you're like fear mongering, bro. Because that's not what people out here are doing. Now, most straight guys don't have that experience with gay people, bro. Like, what do you you're making it seem like there's gay people out here hitting on guys and then roofing them? Is that what, like, where did you wake up? It sounds like either this is an experience or you're fear mongering. Something's weird, bro. Like, this is not what straight people are worried about. This is, and you just got done saying that in the last sentence. You said straight guys aren't worried about gay guys, and here you are talking about, hey, y'all need to stop hitting on us before we wake up somewhere and we black out and we don't know what happened to our cheeks. like again, like, bro, I don't know whether to laugh or like, again, I'm not a therapist. I'm just a guy on YouTube clowning cringe influencers. So please do not take me as a professional. We just laugh here. But like, something tells me he's describing something serious. What do you mean you woke up somewhere, bro? Like, what happened? Like, what's going on?
That's not a hate crime. He cleared your shit.
What?
You should have kept your mouth to yourself.
Oh!
Now you waking up somewhere, hollering about a hate crime.
What?
Nah, nigga. Last time I checked, you ran up on a grown man. He told you he wasn't on that team, and then you proceeded to tell him why he is on the team.
And then he cleared your ass cheeks? What is going on? Yeah, yo, something wrong with this story, bro.
So he gave you a UFC ground and pound. Not the kind of ground and pound you was looking for. Elbows and forearms, nigga.
Oh, no, Chad. Maybe he was the aggressor. Maybe I got the whole story wrong. Here I am thinking somebody cornered him in a dark alley and took his cheeks. But nah, he's actually describing a scenario that if a gay guy keeps pressing a straight guy, the straight guy will end up clearing out the cheeks of the gay guy. Oh my God, bro. Something. Oh, these pill poppers are sus. He may got a wife, but he might play for the other team. You don't know with these people anymore. You don't know. But the hatred comes from somewhere. It comes from somewhere, bro. I don't understand the basis of your fear mongering, bro. This is weird.
And now you don't woke up somewhere. Oh shit. Hate crime, jealousy. Now you waking up, jealousy. Oh, I know he was down low. Jealousy. Oh. Nah, nigga. You paid for that. You paid for it with a Cashapp. And
pause? Hey, what? Pause? What do you mean he paid for that? What? And he licked his lip before he said that shit too. Like, what are you? What story is this, bro? Well, this is getting weird.
Then when the Cashapp came back and said, "Are you sure you want to send this?" You were like, "Yep." You paid for that.
He paid for that? What?
I've only met, and I'm gonna come at you from some real shit, y'all. I have my entire childhood. I have tried to intentionally include, like, whenever I'm around a gay guy, and I have to be, like, we're coworkers or we're classmates. I do my best to treat you like you just a bro. You know what I'm saying? Every time. I always end up getting that random ass WYD text message at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Hey, yo. Nah. That's a different experience, bro. Nah. Either you got gay friends that don't respect you and your boundaries, or you were sending signals, bro. And with your sassy ass, I mean, just look at the way he looking. Nah, you would definitely send the signals, bro, because that's not how that works. Okay, they're not, like, if you have gay friends, they know you're not gay, they're not dealing with you, bro, yet alone sending you texts at 2 a.m. Like, what are you describing, bro? Like, this is, yo, chat, this stream was getting weirder and weirder. Like, it was one of those things, like, the more he talked about this, the weirder it got. And, like, as he kept going on this tangent, the stream cuts out. Like, people, like, it froze and then it cut out. Like, it was gone, right? people didn't know what the fuck was going on. Either, like, the gay mafia got to him, right? Or the fact that he realized, hey, I might be exposing myself. Abort. But this was a weird place to end on. And I was just like, yo, you don't speak for all straight men, bro. You clearly went through an experience. What kind of gay dude is texting you at 2 a.m? I got gay friends, and that has never happened to me, ever. So that's what I'm saying. Either they don't respect your boundaries, or you were putting out signals. Something out there is weird. Like, this is odd.
Every time. And the homies always say the same thing. That's exactly what you get for trying to have a friend. And I'm like, what? I be trying to be like, nah, bro, you're homophobic, but every time I always get that random ass 2 a.m. text message from their ass. WYD.
He says he gets that every time. You're getting that every time? What are you talking about, bro?
I'm kicking it with my girl. Now I got a soft dick because this nigga done sent me this WYD text message.
So you have gay men texting you while you are in bed with your girl at 2 a.m, huh? Hey, look at this. Listen, yo, what, bro? Did your girl catch you in some shit? Did somebody catch you in some shit, bro? What? Why is a gay man texting you? What are you doing at 2 a.m. while you boot up with your girl? Nah, I feel like we're missing context, chat. That's what I feel like is happening here. We're mixing crucial context to this story. This guy, again, the more he's talking, the more it's just not making sense, bro. Brandon, what are you trying to get at here, bro?
Message now. Ugh. Man. That's what I'm saying, bro. Texting at 2 a.m. WYD, nigga. Crazy as hell, G. So we all, like, I always appreciate anybody who laughs at my content. Whether you are heterosexuals or whether you're ubiquitous of any kind. But as a straight man, we don't appreciate when motherfuckers try to force their agenda on me. Because once again, I don't...
On me. Somebody try to force something on you. Who's for? Oh my goodness! Oh, like these guys, I can't believe it. I can't believe this shit, bro.
Don't even make sexual content. Why you bringing that shit my way? You looking hard gay. That's the gayest sentence. I'm gonna say that shit a couple times. CY, you typed, you looking hard gay. And you capitalize H the way the Hoover Crips capitalize their H's.
What? No. He capitalized the H because he really meant that shit, bro. The more you were talking about this quote-unquote straight man experience, the more everybody is looking at you weird. I wouldn't be surprised if your whole chat were looking at you like, nigga, what straight men are you speaking for? We've never had gay dudes like hit us up at 2 a.m. while we're laying next to our women. You're the only one describing a scenario that has not happened to majority of straight guys out there. Like, you're trying to make gay dudes out there to be predators. I'm not just saying that like that there aren't predators out there who happen to be gay. I'm not saying that at all, because they are, right? They're predators amongst every groups and gender and whatever it is. I'm just saying, bro, it seems like you're taking a personal experience and then expanding that to like all gay people or gay men. Like that's crazy. And second of all, the more you talk, the more specific your scenario got. People were looking at it like you had that experience and you were just projecting. Like, people were calling them out in the chat. They're like, "Yo, what are you talking about? you look kind of gay." Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like you giving off that vibe right now, dog. Like, we're not gonna hold y'all, right? So again, what do you? Like, we all got that vibe. Like, hey, chat, was I the only one? Please tell me I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one that got that vibe the more he kept talking. Like, it's like, bro, huh? I'm a straight man. I don't know what experience you're talking about. You don't speak for me, bro.
You looking hard gay. Let me take a screenshot of this. And my face is hilarious in the screenshot. I said, what the fuck? Jealousy, you're jealous. Jealousy, jealousy. You're hold on. You know what? Jealousy, jealousy. That video cracked me up, G. I was laughing about that video for like an hour before I could even make a video about it, bro. That nigga was like, "What's your name?" Yeah, I should make. Oh, you know what? These people who are in this chat right now, y'all probably weren't here when I debuted the new shit. Y'all know that Gucci Man song, 18 bands, I just sold another thing. 18 bands, I just sold another thing. 18, y'all know that, right?
Hey, stream was going. Like, by that time, like people, like the stream, like something happened to the stream. I don't know what happened. It was going, right? it died, right? People were like, "Yo, we still live?" Like, what happened? It cut out. But like, again, it was just like, bro, you're taking other people's beats, you're taking their sample, and then you're just recording your own red pill shit over it. Okay, how about you become original so you can be taken seriously amongst other artists? How about that, right? His stream cut out. Hey, listen, and out the chat, I don't know. Like, I'm not a conspiracy guy, all right? I'm not saying there's a gay mafia out there. I'm not saying there's like someone. I'm just saying, like, censorship is real. Again, I agree with the pill poppers. They're not wrong. Censorship is real. But the one thing I disagree with is it's not public censorship like they're crying about. It's private censorship. But do you see them going after YouTube and whatnot? No. They're just making this a big shtick about, oh, free speech. No. This is powerful private institutions, so they're not real about their arguments. But again, they're not, it's not they're wrong. It's like they're right. Like, they will get censored, but it's like, bro, you just got to be careful because YouTube is a private company. They don't have to keep you on a platform, and you don't have any recourse. So I don't know what happened to a stream, but I think I have a hunch, and I want you guys to help me understand this. Okay, who do you think is more Uncle Ruckus, or do you think they sound familiar? Okay, is it Myron or is it Brandon and Jamal? So when it start with Brandon and Jamal, okay, or no, actually, we'll start with him, and then we'll play Myron, okay. And you let me know who's more Uncle Ruckus, okay. Here's Brandon.
Tyrone, this nigger. See, that's how you know niggers don't have anything better to do. Because this nigger, instead of doing anything productive with himself, he came to a man's life he doesn't like. So call him gay. Tyrone, you are the worst kind of nigger. I bet you can't hold down a job. Look at him. Look at this nigger responding with violence, telling me to pull up. Niggers respond to words with violence. Because you're a nigger. Only niggers respond to words with violence. Oh, rolling 60s in this bitch. So you're a gang-banging nigger. So you're a gang-banging nigger who spends his Sunday mornings online in a man's live?
I'll finish it for him. You're a fucking nigger. Now shut the fuck up. There you go. You're welcome. You got what you needed. You're a fucking nigger. None of you fucking faggots can scare me. I will say what I want to say, and I've been doing this shit for years. Censorship, all this other bullshit, it is what it is, man. You guys are a bunch of pussy niggers. You got it right there. They're behaving like niggers. Here's another thing, too, that I've been very clear about. Nigger is behavior. I don't necessarily consider it a skin thing. If someone's acting like an ignorant fucking dumbass, and I look at, like, racism as a good thing, because let's all be honest here with ourselves. You're walking down the street 12 o'clock at midnight in New York City, and a bunch of fucking 3 black dudes are walking down with Nike hoodies on. Are you going to cross the street? Every single person in here is going to fucking cross the street.
I'm crossing if white dudes are out there too. That sounds stupid, bro.
Shut the fuck up, Abstract. I'm not talking to you.
I know.
Shut the fuck up. Wait for your turn, you stupid That's your behavior right there, see? Speaking out of turn. You're literally proving the stereotypes right, you stupid idiot.
Yeah, I know.
You watermelon eating, fried chicken having, stupid Yeah, you're proving the stereotype right now. You couldn't wait your turn to fucking speak, you stupid nigger. Thank you for proving my point. Shut the fuck up.
But ass.